what you got? All right, no, you got to take your hat off. You got to comb the hair the right way. Come on, man, commit. Oh, it naturally fell that way. It naturally fell.
Oh,
it's working. Oh my God, you really are. You really are an anti-Semite, aren't you? What was about to go in? Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler.
Hitler. Hitler.
Dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes.
Yes. Here she got great ass.
All right.
You're a fucking fat.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Fabulous man.
Kale pickles, that is accurate. Kale pickles, that is accurate.
I'm jorking it already. Hey, this guy's jorking it to Amy Asami. Weird.
I got railed in a Senate room by a dude, and I railed a dude on camera in the Senate, on the Senate floor or whatever, and now I'm the one who everyone's picking on me.
Hey, yo, people, let's go.
Fuck yeah, you guys are hyped as shit for this one, let's go!
Ooh, Chilla Mansion!
And feel free to stay along, hell yeah! 5!
Yeah, let's fucking go.
3, 2, 1!
In a world of truck stops where the neon lights gleam, there's a hero whose adventures are more than they seem. Ballbusters is the name, and Dermy's the guy, with bunny women chasing him. All right, Ballbusters, all adventures wild and free, with bunny women on his tail. His friends join and they never fail. Down highways and dusty trails they roam. In Ballbusters' world they make it their home. His pals join the fray with Jess and Jakes. In this journey there's no escapes. Bunny women lurking, always near. Ballbusters laugh, never fear. Through thick and thin they stand tall. In their adventures they'll conquer all. Ballbusters on adventures wild and free.
Yay!
God, I forgot how gay that was.
Yeah, that was pretty gay.
I mean,
I
you
don't
got
think
it
it's
slightly
gay enough.
better. You got it slightly better. I mean, Adam still gives me shit about it because he's dancing to the gay song.
No, hey, no. There's nothing wrong with Pogo. Nothing wrong with Pogo. I just want a different head because that's like a really old asset.
No, I don't have a new head.
Yeah, Adam wants
There's
some
a lot
head,
of
guys.
footage out there now. That's like
we need-
way in the beginning when my lighting was even worse than it is now.
All right, guys, we need some head. That's what we're saying here.
Adam wants some head. Okay.
So no head?
Oh my God. Fine. Whatever. Fuck all of you. All right. We can go on with the show now.
Yeah, we can go on with the show. And welcome all to Ballbusters number 85. Man, we're chugging right on along. We're almost to episode 100. What are we going to do then?
Are you going to wind up...
Mid-ritual suicide?
I think I calculated it's somewhere in March or May.
Sounds about right.
Something like that.
Don't we all drink the Kool-Aid on that episode?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll drink again on that
There's gonna
episode.
be
We'll see how drunk
of-
we can get.
Lots of
No,
debate.
I'm gonna do the
That's
math.
what he meant by drink the Kool-Aid. I'm sure.
We'll do the math.
Yeah.
It's gonna be completely pantsless streams for Dermy.
Oh, definitely. I'll
On
probably
all
be
the
butt
streams,
ass naked.
pantsless streams.
86, 87,
Well, normally, yeah, but
But it'd be
Right.
visibly pantsless.
it's a little cool right now. You know, it's like 40 some
3,
degrees where I'm at. Maybe even cooler.
4,
I don't know. I kind of need some pants right now.
Shit,
Just saying. You know.
No,
But welcome all. We got a fun show. Well, I got a fun show for you guys tonight. We're going to be talking about you know Ubisoft just being shit. We're going to talk. Huh?
I said booby soft.
Yeah, Ubisoft. We'll also talk about How to Train
I
Your
call it
Dragons
Ubisoft
live
just 'cause
action
it's funny.
shit that they got going down, and we got some other topics to be covering tonight that I think we'll have an interesting time with, and we'll do this all with my panel of hosts, starting with Static. Static, how are you doing, Gaywad?
Doing all right, fuckface. You know, I was going to be nice to you today. I was going to try and lay off any fat
why?
jokes or anything. But then, right before you started the show, Devil just jumped in and you said, "Fuck you, Devil." And he's been missing for weeks and weeks and weeks because he's been unable to attend. And now he's here. And the first thing you say, you're just a dickhead about it.
No,
So-
this is his shame. This is his punishment. Okay, he has abandoned us.
Your friend is my
He
punishment.
ran away.
Hear it all.
He
That's his
ran
punishment.
away, and now
He
he's
made
back, and
a
he has to
thumbnail
get
for you
punished.
every week while he was gone.
Shut up!
Eat
Don't tell the people
ass, motherfucker.
that. Don't tell the people that. We don't need to tell the populace that
Yeah,
he was making
shocking-
these thumbnails and stuff like that.
Shockingly,
He
Jeremy,
abandoned
other
us.
people on this panel have their own channels they gotta do.
I don't really give a fuck about that. He abandoned me. Okay, he left me out to rot.
Like Mario
He didn't
Lopez?
care. He
No,
didn't care about me
We're
anymore.
gonna bring up Mario Lopez.
Outside of that,
Well, I just
Static,
got
do you
caught
have
up on the
anything-
lore.
You have anything else you want to tell us about Static?
I've been watching Edge Runners again. It's better than Arcane.
Arcane season 2 is kind of eh.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
That's what I heard. Yeah. I haven't
From
got
multiple,
that
sources,
yet.
from multiple personal sources at this point.
Part 1 was
I,
good. Part
gotta-
2 was not great. I'm curious where they're going to go tomorrow with it. What?
I'm just gonna say I enjoyed it. Maybe it's a little not as good as the first season, but I've seen other people nitpick it, like a certain long man, and I just think, fuck off, and that's all.
I haven't seen his complaints about it. My complaints are just
He goes full autistic on it.
Well,
it's not fun.
Mauler sucked its dick, season 1's dick real hard. He sucked
Yeah.
season 1's dick hard.
Yeah, well, he also sucked fucking Last of Us dick real hard too.
That's true.
It just proves, not everybody's perfect.
Well,
Good as
well,
we
I'll
all
say like part 2, the time skip, and then all these. I don't like the intros. There is some stuff I like, but there's other stuff where it's like, what the fuck's going on here? How are you gonna wrap this up? Because tomorrow is the series finale. So
It's already over. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, they're only doing 2 seasons, so tomorrow's the last 3 episodes of the series.
Oh, so
And I'm
there's
just
3.
how-
Okay, I thought you were saying there's only one more episode left, and I was like, oh,
No,
they're gonna leave some shit undone.
it's
aren't
one
they?
last. It's one last batch.
I've
and
seen
it's
a-
like, how do you wrap this all up?
I have seen something said out there that this is now officially League of Legends lore.
Hmm?
I've
Well,
heard some-
I
I've
mean,
said that.
people were clamoring for that to be the case.
And it's. I think.
and the
I
thing-
think I saw it made official. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing of it is, it's while it is technically a series finale for Arcane, they said as much that they're planning on doing other shows in different areas of League of Legends area stuff,
Which I don't have a problem with. I still.
Curiosity,
what?
As someone who's never played League of Legends, is the art similar to the show?
No.
Oh, okay.
League of Legends. League of Legends is decent. It's just one of those games that you have to constantly.
I'm not a MOBA.
Also,
person.
you don't
hate
want to go
MOBA.
near the fucking player base at all.
Yeah. The player base is toxic.
the
If
player
you're just
ba-
playing casually, it's fun, but
that player base spawned Frosk.
Exactly. I was about to say that.
Yeah, don't go near that.
I will say though, I like Arcane season 2. It's not as good as season 1. And
It's not
part
as good.
2
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, and it's still some pretty good TV to watch. But
I feel dumb for spending money to buy Jinx and then never really playing it again.
I spent money on Jace, and I still play Jace when I do play, so I don't have a problem there. Bug, how are you?
I've been pretty good. Like, not a whole lot going on these days. Just some work for Devil. What's fun editing a 2-hour video? Yeah, Adam, you do make my job hell. Yeah, don't think I didn't see
editing
that.
with honors. He's editing
with honor.
honors.
Like, what did I do? What? Oh, yeah. Well, hey.
Yeah, we make Bug's life hell. And it's like, yeah, you are a contributing factor.
Devil didn't give me anything. He didn't give me any rules not to do. So I was just saying.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as someone who has to edit 2 hours and stare at your mugs for 9, I'm gonna give you one little tip. Please talk more, so I don't have to edit long fucking out sections of you.
Devil just said watch the movie. It was a watch along, and
Devil still new at this. He doesn't know yet. He has to learn. I'm gonna tell you now. Talk.
Bug,
please.
have you done Seven Brides for Seven Brothers yet?
No, that's the next one he's got.
Oh, you're gonna be real happy about that one.
Well, that's a great movie. You don't need to talk.
Oh, it's a great movie, but we had massive technical difficulties.
Oh. Listen. This is why I don't do watch along, because I just want to watch a movie. I don't want to talk while I watch a movie. That's why I watch movies in private. I don't want to talk. But Adam, help me. I'm like, okay, fine. I like this movie. It's great.
Jeremy watches movies in private too, but for totally
I mean, if it's
reasons.
my second watch through of something, I might talk a little bit more as I'm dissecting it and I'm thinking aloud. But outside of that, yeah, I'm not gonna talk during a movie. I'm gonna turn it on and tell everybody to shut the fuck up or leave the room.
Devil told me to make jokes, so that's what I did. Occasionally, I made gay jokes about one of the roommates and sex jokes about people not effing.
How many bleeps did you have to do, Bug?
Oh, thank God I don't have to do bleeps.
We're not Flashcast. We're not Flashcast doing that.
Saying Dermy's parents love when Dermy watches movies.
I'm gonna remove you. There, he's gone. God damn it.
Well, I know one thing. No one's gonna look at Dermy shaving and go, God, I wish I was that razor.
All I want to do now, because Bug's complaining about this, is I want to get on a Devil's Angels just so I can cuss the entire time and make Bug's life an even worse hell.
What are you gonna show?
Good luck with that. Devil doesn't give a shit if you swear, you fat fuck.
Oh, we're not talking normal swears.
Oh, what are you gonna start shouting?
I'm gonna go full gamer. I'm gonna go.
There you go,
full
hard R.
Gamer. I'm gonna go hard R. I'm gonna go hard everything. You'll have to bleep everything out.
I'm letting that one go. It's too easy.
So Dermy, you want to be on the Lentil episode?
The what?
The bean episode?
No, never mind.
Bring
There's the two adults in the room get the humor.
He won't get it. You should have said bring him on for Fiddler on the Roof. Then he would have got it.
Yeah, there you go. Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah, I would have gotten that one. I could have said a lot of. You know what, Bug? Anything else you need to say?
No, not really, actually.
And by the way, I saw Kratos go get through intros already. No, have you met us? We're worse than F&T. Cloud.
Hi. I'm Cloud.
All right.
Wow.
Good talk, bro.
Hi, Cloud.
I would say my usual things, but I can't.
Thanks for clarifying that. We were real confused for a minute.
You know what? Big whoops, huh?
What was that?
I don't know. Maybe he's tickling himself. I don't know.
Found a candy in
you're
his
not
pocket.
supposed to do that on stream.
Hi, I'm Cloud. Good to know, Cloud.
I am withholding the urge to make every joke I can about this man.
We're being nice to Cloud for tonight, okay? We're trying to be nice to Cloud.
Listen,
I never made that
very
promise.
difficult.
I didn't make any promises. Someone came to me about this. I didn't get the memo.
We're trying to be nice to Cloud, okay? Adam.
I actually have no bits, so we can just keep going. I got.
I see you have Hitler behind you.
Well, that's Shitler.
That's
Shitler.
Adolf Hitler.
Is it kind of weird to have Shitler behind you when you're Jewish?
Well, he's locked in a prison. He's in the Phantom Zone, so he can't get out. Yeah, I got nothing tonight. We can move on.
Yeah. Okay. God damn it! You know what? No, I'm saying we're gonna save Devil for last. Usually, I save the guest for last. We're saving Devil for last. Alf, how are you?
What's up, Dermy? I'm happy to be here. We played some Starship Troopers earlier. No issues with Mario Lopez tonight, but doesn't mean we won't have more.
No, we had our own shit shows.
Oh, it was a shit show tonight. Most of our battles were awful. And I blame Adam because he kept picking the hard missions.
It's not my fault.
You picked them.
That has nothing to do with it.
God, I want to play Starship Troopers, but we're playing Among Us tomorrow. I'm just like,
should have played tonight.
Yeah, you could have joined us.
I had to record and I had to fix my OBS. So
yeah, that's code for jerking off.
And then I also hung out with the GCA crew.
All right, that's fair.
Hail the GCA. So, and anything else, Alf? Anything else?
Good.
Okay, good for you. Well, again, we're saving Devil for last because we have to shame him. Jack, how are you? Our special guest.
I'm doing terribly. I live in the UK, obviously, and we've become a full communist state recently. So, trying to live under the communist rule where they're stealing our food and, eating the dogs and eating the cat. No, that's your country, isn't it?
Well, no, we have our orange king.
To make it even worse, it's been fucking snowing, so,
That sucks.
Yeah, it's going terribly at the moment for me.
Anybody that says I miss seeing snow, I'd like to slap them in the head.
Well, because I'm a black woman, I stand out more.
Yeah. I miss seeing snow. I like snow.
Hey, Jeremy, when was the last time you saw snow?
It's been a while.
Shut the fuck up. All right.
I like fall. I like winter. These are my favorite times of year. The moment
You're
it starts
fat. You're
green
insulated for winter. You're fine.
Yeah.
That's why you
got the moment it starts getting sunny and green outside.
Down
I
like a
become
deep
depressed
cave
and I
and you'll
hate
be
everything.
fine.
Yeah, he likes winter. He doesn't like spring. He molts.
Yeah.
Loses his fur.
Spring is miserable because that's when my allergies start peaking and I hate the heat. Oh, get the fuck in the oven. But anything else, Jack? I mean, anything else?
Nothing else really. I've just been, quite frankly, I haven't been asked to stream on my own channel lately. I just in one of those sort of, just one of those. I just want to take a break from streaming on my own channel for a bit, basically. But I couldn't think of the word. I couldn't think of anything snappy. But yeah, I just wanted to take a break from streaming on my own channel for now, just for a bit. Just take a little bit of a break, focus on real life stuff, that kind of stuff.
Hey, that's always a necessary thing. Always focus on the real life stuff. Except if you're, you got to come on this show. You always got to prioritize.
If I'm invited, I've got to come on.
Yeah. Everybody always needs to prioritize this show. This is an important show. This is a dedicated show. And that gets us into our final person that we need to say hello to, Devil, the fucking abandoner.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Devil never abandoned me. He was on my show every week.
He abandoned me. Fuck off.
It's not our fault that he told you, sorry, Derby, I gotta go get milk, and then he just never came back.
Yeah, he left me to get milk. Shame.
Did you get milk though, Devil?
No. No, I tried to off myself. No, it's I don't know why I keep coming back here. It's the YouTube equivalent of like girls who cut themselves. It's like I like the pain, I guess. I'm trying to feel something.
Side to side for attention.
Well, but they do that for attention.
Yeah, it's.
So
I
you're
just don't know why. Yeah, something like that.
We all are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I have nothing better to do. That's my problem.
Well, you know what? You know what, Devil?
Kill yourself?
Don't use.
No, he's gonna do it.
Devil's lost his.
Devil!
Immunity
It's
to the
gotten
VTuber
so
stuff.
much worse on my VTubers. I have so many of them now.
He built up an immunity, but it's waned. You know, he hasn't been exposed to it for a while.
There's so many VTubers now. I have some good ones that I'm willing to use. But okay, we need to say hello to the chat before I say hello to. Listen, I don't have GHAL here. Our guardrails are gone. Okay, usually our Tard Wrangler is static over here, but even the static isn't a Tard Wrangler. He's a Tard enabler.
Yeah, Static will stand there as I push Dermy over the edge of the cliff, and he'll actually cheer.
Yeah.
Yes, because I like a good laugh.
Yeah, he enables the pain and suffering. Okay, but as you guys can see, always $20 and up, and every 5 memberships, that's 5 squats, $50 for a shot, $100 to shock me, and $300 single donation or $500 total. I'll try a dip of the hot sauce, which I have somewhere. I have no fucking idea where. But let's say hello to the chat real quick, and then we'll move right along into the topic. We got GHAL. Shout out to GHAL. Obviously, JackTarLad. Alec Baldwin's finger is coming in chat. We got Cash Kester, Alpha Omega. We got Naggard. No.
Yeah, you want to say that again?
Naggard. No. We also have the Norman Conquest. I said that wrong, but I don't give a shit. Corn boy. Corn boy.
Corn boy.
Fuck off. We got Kratos, Gretos, Clinton Hausch, Ruben Christopher Haynes. Shout out to you. We got Mama Tina Bojan here. How you doing, Tina? Daily Dysfunction. I think I said that right.
That's right.
Right. Okay, I did goods. We got Brad. Hi, Brad. Getting all. Wait.
Getting
all
reading.
Are you drunk?
How many drinks have you had already? You fat
cross-eyed
fuck?
None. I don't drink as much anymore. I barely drink at all.
This is pure retardation.
Yeah,
So you're
greeting.
His
It's
dyslexia improves as his drinking goes down.
Yeah, it's greeting. It should be greetings and salutations from the drunk group of lawyers I'm hanging out with. Well, I mean, that's drunk lawyers. I mean,
that's lawyers, period.
Help, I'm back in California. Well,
why are you back in California, Ariel? You just left.
And then we got Release the McCracken coming on in. Get the fuck out of California, okay? Only Fab.
She moved out of California. I don't know why she's back. Oh.
The holidays.
Oh.
No, there's an explanation.
Ah, shit. Never mind.
That sucks. Well, that does suck. I completely fucked up something real quick. But you know what? When I think of California,
just one thing.
What?
You just fucked up one thing. So
he can only count to one.
Up.
That's the problem. You can't count.
Listen. I can count to one. Okay, it's one. I always have to use my finger to count to one.
It was close.
Because he can't find his penis to do it.
He can only count to 4.
Okay, real quick.
Lose some weight first.
That is also the finger he uses to fuck his asshole.
So, okay, actually, I do have a story. Real quick. So, at work today.
Hang on, can I just preface this? He put his finger up to his nose. He had a good sniff, and he went, "Actually, I've got a story." What did that finger remind you of, brother?
Well, we don't want to know that story from the truck stop. That's the stink finger. We don't want to know about the stink finger.
It reminded me of Nick Ricada. I can say that because she's not here. But anyways, so at work today, we were toting some jobs and stuff. And I was just doing it by myself. I had my earbud in, just focusing on my work. And my coworker comes up behind me and goes like, "Hey, how many of these have you done already?" And my brain, I wanted to say 2, but I know we've only done 1. So I'm moving really fast and I'm using my hand and I go up to put the 2 fingers, but it's like, no, we've only done 1. So I dropped down a finger. It wasn't the finger that I should have dropped down. So I just spin around and flip him off. for no reason. And it's like, what the hell am I doing? My brain told me to do this. I'm trying to tell you one, but I put down the wrong finger because I'm retarded.
Well, you're also traumatized because you're always telling us to fuck off. That's a problem.
Well, yeah, that's true. And I never tell him to fuck off. He actually does good work, unlike Adam here. Yeah, listen, back to what I was going to say. You know, when I think of California, I immediately think of gay. And when I think of gay, I think of gay Superman. Gay Superman trailer admits he uses blue sky to hide from comic book fan criticism.
I give it about a week before he's running out of that fucking place.
Well, it's just this. It's become their next echo chamber, but apparently, from what I understand, it's a den of nasty over there. What goes on?
It's
over
bad. It's like getting
shit.
really bad. Like it's gonna be like Tumblr 2.0, where like the quote unquote normal people in that group, they're gonna go back to Twitter, and you're just gonna be left with the most psycho group of them, you know, just posting the most heinous shit you could imagine.
Apparently, there's tons of cheese pizza over there.
Yeah.
The
I'm not talking
ultimate
about the
degeneracy.
Hey, yeah. Thanks, Static. Now I know what that means.
Yeah, all the celebrities that went over there are gonna run away soon because they don't want to be, be outed seeing that stuff. So,
dude, Rob Reiner went over there and now has checked himself into a mental facility.
No.
Yes. Rob Reiner is after leaving Twitter whining about the election. He went, "I'm going to go blue skies, be fine there," and he said, "It's the same over here." Oh my God! He checked himself into a mental facility.
You know, well, there was a troll post that responded to him. And it was like, we're going to follow you no matter what, because there's a bunch of Trump supporters going over there to make fun of people. Like there's a Twitter account called Libs of Blue Skies. It's the funniest thing ever. And Rob Reiner went over there because it's just a disgusting. They're like, we're following you.
Well, even before
it's almost become a thing now for people to go over to Blue Sky and to like try to speed run getting banned.
I mean, when you can get banned with one post, I mean, of course, people want to see how it'll work.
I was gonna say, even before the degeneracy was observed over there, a lot of people said that they're eventually going to come back anyways because Hollywood and stars they crave attention. People aren't going to move over to Blue Sky. They're not going to get enough following to get the attention they want, so they're going to move back to Twitter eventually.
There was somebody, I can't remember who it was. I saw it on Twitter recently on the Explore tab. Somebody admitted on MSNBC that they're not going to leave for Blue Sky because we're all here, and she has to see what we're saying. They have to be a part of the conversation at all times. But going back to Rob Reiner real quick, I have the post from that Park Place. Rob Reiner checks himself into a facility over Trump election.
Blee, blee, blee.
Oh wait, no. Did he delete the post?
Might have.
Oh, it's on Blue Sky. He deleted the post from Blue Sky. It links to Blue Sky. I thought that was Twitter. They deleted the post on Blue Sky, but actor/director Rob Reiner checked himself into a facility today after a series of increasingly alarming Blue Sky posts in the wake of Donald Trump's election. Reiner, who made a name for himself as the character Mike Meathead.
Meathead.
I don't know.
Wait, did you just say meth head?
Yes, he did.
All right,
Mike
segment over.
That's
Segment
why I called
over.
the show.
Segment over. Moving
Shut up.
on.
The sitcom All the Time, All in the Family, has not been taking the results of the 2024 U.S. presidential election
Welcome back, Devil.
On outspoken Democrat and activist, Reiner engaged in a prolonged social media meltdown that started when the election of Donald Trump was called on November 5th and ended with a trip to a mental health facility early this morning. I have to read his post. All the abuse and hate from Twitter has now spewed over here, Reiner opined. There seems to be no point anymore. Yeah, because we're gonna talk to you.
We're gonna come.
We want to see what you fuckers are saying. We gotta be informed. We gotta know.
No. It's not just that. It's not just that. It's the fact of Blue Sky is essentially what Twitter used to be back in like 2017, 2016 era, where like it was just nothing but pure echo chamber and all that. And you have all of that build up from when Elon took over, and all those crazy psycho liberal people were like losing their minds about how they couldn't say as much as they can and like shut other people up. Now it's like all that hatred. Now we bottled it up to Blue Sky. You know, it's just that's what it is. There's your vile and abuse. You know, I mean, Jesus Christ, they'll eat their own for nothing.
Well, it's the same thing that happened to Mastodon. If for those of you that don't remember Mastodon, when the big exodus over there started happening, like it was the initial exodus from Twitter. It was the initial exodus from Twitter back when Elon Musk was first announced to be buying Twitter. They all left for Mastodon. And how did that work out? Mastodon was too progressive for even them, too lefty for them, and they started just reporting each other constantly. And then Mastodon started kicking half these people off because they were saying you were saying racist shit or sexist shit. This is
what happens in their
I just found that Rob Reiner post.
You did?
Put it in your DMs, Dermy.
I mean, but this is what happens in your commie Marxist utopia, where everybody is gonna basically neighbor watch you. They're all gonna point fingers because they all want to be known as very loyal to the state, and that's what happens when that's all left. Because they run out of people to throw under the bus, people to accuse, the dissidents to find, the radicals to find, the chuds. They run out of that. All they have left is each other, and that's the only world they know. Blame somebody. Have somebody be the fall guy for everything else. Otherwise, their entire ecosystem, their entire belief system falls apart because without victimhood ideology, without blaming others for things, they cannot function because then suddenly, maybe what we believe in doesn't actually fucking work.
Me and Devil were on Toasty's stream the other night, and she was showing a video of this woman, and she was saying, well, apparently, like more than half the country voted for Trump. Where are you guys? Where are all you guys hiding? This and that. And our argument was basically, these guys don't need to come out and identify themselves as Trumpers. You might feel the need to identify yourself as a Democrat and a leftist and to scream about how you might have won or lost or this and that. These guys don't give a shit about that. You're the one who's got to constantly victimize yourself. You're the one who's got to, constantly, be the center of attention. We don't need that. We just want, there's two types of people in the world, people who want to be left alone and those who won't leave other people alone. We're the guys who just want to be left the fuck alone.
I would love to be left alone, especially by Dermy.
He won't leave any of us alone.
Yet you keep coming on his streams.
I told you I have nothing better to do.
You're a sadomasochist.
My life is
we're all masochists here, okay? We all like pain and torture here. But Jack sent me the post from Rob Reiner. So you got redheaded libertarian brothers. I have returned from the barren wastelands with news of Rob Reiner committing himself. I have made the decision to take the next few days to check into a facility for peace and relaxation. No phones, social media, no trolls, just calmness to heal my pain.
Go camping, you dumb fuck.
Just go out into the wilderness and take a camping trip. That'll accomplish the same thing for less money.
Go touch grass.
You will touch grass. You want to know what else helps out?
No, touching grass is not enough. You need to go out in the fucking forest and immerse yourself in a tree.
You want to know what else helps out? If I open up my phone real quick.
If you say hard liquor, I'm gonna slap you.
I was not gonna say hard liquor.
Very specific.
Porn. Porn helps.
No, it's this thing. See, I have my phone, and there's this button here called power button. Okay, it's called power, and
it's the vibrate button, Dermy.
I'm shutting it down. You see, I'm shutting down my phone, and I'm putting it aside. Actually,
where are you putting it?
He's gonna charge it for later.
Putting it inside what, Jeremy?
I'm
putting it inside himself.
Oh God, he set it on vibrate.
That was disgusting.
Don't fucking flatter yourself, mate. That'd have fucking slipped straight up there with no problem.
Was that? Wait.
He
Was that
pre-lubed
sound?
it with butter.
Was that sound? Was that sound coming from the stairs?
No, they're not even home yet. But no, this is the thing with these fucking freaks. Like they can't. The moment they get any sort of pushback, they think it's abuse and stuff, and they don't get the simple thing of going outside and like just removing yourself from the internet as a thing. You don't always have to be online and connected, and you don't always have to know what's going on. You can turn your phone to silent. You can turn notifications off. You
don't need to sit there fucking doom scrolling all day. Go and fill your life with something. Do you know what I mean? This is kind of like why I've stopped streaming a little bit. I mean, not that my content focuses on political issues, but I've tried to keep off the internet a little bit lately because the majority of the stuff that I'm seeing on Twitter, it's all sort of like rage bait for British people on my feed anyway. It's all stuff about like Muslims and farmers and the government, and every post I see, it's making me angrier and angrier, and you've got to take yourself away from it. It's not good for your mental. That's all. You just got to take yourself away from it, because you'll sit there, you're reading through it, and you're like liking posts, and the more posts you like, the more that you see of it, and it's like you're just making yourself unnecessarily angry. If you're getting so worked up by a fucking Twitter post, then you need to switch it off a bit.
Yeah, and I go on to Twitter to troll, post stuff, and promote things, but if you're getting like really upset with something on Twitter or on the internet, period, you gotta get off. That's not healthy. You're too online at that point. If you see somebody who's like a British cuck who doesn't even know anything about American politics, and you barely even know anything about
what are you trying to say there, man?
I'm not calling you out. I'm calling out some other British cuck right now. And you don't know anything about American politics, but you try to tweet all day about American politics, even though you're in England and you have your own shit that you need to be dealing with over there. If you're getting angry,
he's calling me out. He's secretly calling me out.
I'm calling out a different British Euro trash, okay? Not you.
Yeah, we're never getting another British guest ever on this fucking show. So
I'm not calling out this Euro trash. I'm calling out another piece of Euro trash, okay?
Don't talk to his wife that way.
That's right.
Wow.
My wife left me for her boyfriend.
Well, you're a black woman, so you surprised?
Precisely.
And her boyfriend was named Muhammad. But
No. He's like, it's sad but true.
You were supposed to be going to bed, woman.
Oh, there she is. She can't be asked to come on the show, but she's sitting in the chat there, fucking not being on the show, being all selfish.
She said she was going to bed.
Gonna go see my family for Thanksgiving.
Go to bed.
So on with happy families and shit like that.
Fucking bed, and now she's here like, oh, it sounds like you're calling him out. You need to be better. Go to fucking bed, woman. God damn it.
You gotta do better, Senator.
I have a better question. What are you wearing, Gal?
Wait.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you asked Dermy what he was wearing.
No, hell no.
I mean,
we know what he's wearing. Booty shorts.
I can go get the
No,
please no.
Don't do it.
No, do not.
Dermy's wearing booty shorts with devil's face on the front.
I don't want.
Oh,
You don't want to make the people drink the Kool-Aid too soon.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
There's not gonna be enough Kool-Aid. I'm gonna down the whole fucking keg.
I got told that I caused people to have nightmares because of the bikini.
You did.
I caused some real like scars and emotional trauma, and I was like, "Well, it was Halloween. I did what I was supposed to do.
You definitely ruined tacos for me. That's for goddamn sure.
Oh, I love tacos.
I can't drive by at fucking Taco Bell without thinking of you, you fat fuck.
Well, that's probably a good thing. If you're driving by a Taco Bell, you are definitely going to have some issues in the back area. Your back taco will definitely be struggling.
Oh my god,
Jeremy, you're
Jeremy, I don't even go to a fucking
Jeremy,
to a Taco Bell for myself.
back
I have to
with
drive
Taco
by
Bell.
it, but every time I see it, I get a fucking
wait. You
kill
don't
in
have
my
struggles
fucking
with Taco
spine.
Bell?
It's like, oh god, it's that motherfucker.
No,
Jeremy's back taco has problems for very different reasons.
It usually just flies out, you know.
Oh,
well, Jeremy needs a permanent butt plug in his back taco. Otherwise,
Oh, don't bring up butt plugs. Don't bring. I had to learn some horrible information about butt plugs. I don't need that today.
What was it the light? Wait. Was it the light up kind or the vibrating kind?
Welcome back.
No, okay, Adam. Fuck it. I just learned that Destiny shoves butt plugs up his ass. Okay.
Wait, what?
This Discord message just got leaked. That's what
Is
I
it?
found
Is
out.
it chicken? Is it shaped like a chicken nugget?
I don't know. No, that's the other guy.
It's the other guy.
Yeah, that's Hassan. There was some.
Oh yeah,
there was some text messages.
They're basically the same.
Yeah, I saw the leaked text messages.
Yeah. Those are from a few months ago. Those were
wrong.
You can't listen to those text messages or hear those text messages without wanting to vomit.
It's
They're
weird.
not. They're graphic.
That's how I feel about your text messages.
He texts you?
Damn.
Yeah.
Devil, he likes to felch people.
Oh Jesus!
What's? Oh wait, I don't know what that means.
No, please no.
Neither do I.
I'm gonna type it into the private chat. I ain't saying this aloud.
I am.
I'll just say it. Does he use a straw or without or no straw?
Oh,
I still. What? I'm not a degenerate.
Check private chat.
Here. Straw
private
butthole.
No, Dermy, it's the butthole.
Well, he was talking about it. He was talking about it with a girl.
Oh.
He was wanting to do that
after
a boyfriend.
Oh yeah, cleaning up after the boyfriend's been there. Yeah. Literally a lapdog.
Nasty.
So Star Trek.
It specifically says I will suck a dick.
So
I won't mind doing that.
Stop. Adam, you want to talk about Star Trek?
Please stop.
I like how you went from one gay subject to another gay subject.
I don't have his number, and by the way, it's super easy to
the Minnie
get.
Mouse
It's like
thing is a lie.
666.
That is a lie. That's not true. That was Devil.
Can we
Devil,
move on
do
to
you have
less
something that you
fucked
need
up
to tell?
topic?
Listen, we're gonna move on. I still need. I need to do something real quick because Dom H gifted 5 Dermy Wormy memberships. Shout out to you. So that's
Sup, Dom H?
5 squats that I will be doing tonight.
When was the last time you did any squats?
Huh?
You haven't done squats.
He did squats last week.
I did them last week. Yeah.
Legatus is saying that's 15 new memberships, 15 squats owing.
Yeah, and then Clinton House gifted 10 Dermy Wormy memberships.
Oh, I preempted.
Okay, no. You can't say staring at them, Ariel. You made us watch that video. I was watching the video because you paid us to watch that video. I have to look at the freaking video.
Actually, 10 Dermy Wormy memberships also equals a shot. And it's been forever since I've taken a shot. I'll get that all set up. This is probably going to put me on my ass. I haven't. The last time I had any sort of a drink was election night.
I miss Hiccup Dermy.
Probably not going to get to Hiccup Dermy, but cheers.
What is that you're drinking, Derm?
Crown Royal. It's cheap, goes down. Yeah.
Like you.
Just like
Sounds like my ex-wife.
I have no comeback right now.
No comeback.
You know what?
My mother twitted my fucking temples.
That clip will never get old.
Jeremy, stop showing that video of yourself.
Jeremy loves getting comeback.
Superman, that hoe.
God damn it, Cloud. I'm trying to be nice to you. You know that, right?
Cloud's bringing it tonight.
I'm trying to be nice to
Cloud
Cloud.
only usually gets one good zinger a night. He's got to be careful. overstep.
So let's start getting into the Ubisoft topic because we got a couple areas to go to. We're not going to start with Star Wars Outlaws yet, but there was a panel over at XDS 24.
What's that?
Where the fuck is that?
It's a gaming symposium. It's one
gaming.
Of those,
gaming.
Yeah, gaming. It's pretty gay, especially because they had an executive producer for Assassin's Creed at this expo, and he said some interesting things. Like one of them is Ubisoft executive says Assassin's Creed Shadows devs thinks it's the worst thing they've ever.
Did he freeze?
Did Dummy die?
Did we lose him?
He's frozen.
Oh,
shit! Static, you're in charge now.
Hey, Jeremy
Look at us. It's our show now.
Screenshot those.
Screenshot
now. Screenshots.
Take pictures.
Go.
I got one.
Good. Send it. Put it out. Send it out.
He
to
looks like
later.
he looks like he just sharded.
And he's satisfied about it.
And he's satisfied.
All right. So, what should we say to get the channel nuked?
Well, I know plenty of things to say to get the channel nuked, but I'm not going
to. And that's like combination feeling it and smelling it at the same time.
And he's gone.
I was gonna try to like make a joke because of my new little avatar thing, but no, that didn't work.
It'll keep for about 5 minutes unless we can say something fabulous. And,
Jungle Monkey.
That's my line. Don't steal my lines.
I once made a video about the Matt Reeves Batman casting like years ago, and there was this one guy I knew who told me, "Bug, you can't say Jungle Fever. That's racist." I went, "I don't."
It's the name of a movie. It's the name of a movie. You say, "Motherfucker, I'm talking about a movie." Shut up.
He was a British asshole, so what can I say?
Well, I mean, that's synonymous.
Gal, you're supposed to go to bed. You're going to troll him and he's not even here. Come on.
So I have an article, but Gal's not here, so I don't know how good it will do us. The headline is "How to Winterproof Your Vagina as Experts Warn Cold Weather Could Wreak Havoc on Your Intimate Health."
Well, I think we need to ask Jeremy about that.
Well, there's certain insulations, I guess, one could use. Natural made.
Is it similar to winterizing your asshole?
How do you do that, Alf?
What?
Yeah, Alf. Explain us how. Yeah, Alf. Tell us how to winterize your asshole. Does it involve?
How did you come across this information?
I got this information from Jeremy. So.
Come on, elaborate. Tell us.
Is that when you use the can of fake snow?
Maybe.
On your beehole?
Some fake snow that has sparkles in it.
Cocaine.
I'm gonna make this as awkward as possible.
That could lead to anal fissures, though.
Maybe.
Do the monkeypox?
Jeremy is an anal fissure.
What about monkeypox?
Do they get in the way?
I mean, Jeremy invented monkeypox, so.
It's patient zero.
Yeah.
I guess this is
started in Kansas.
Needed.
If he doesn't come back in 10 minutes, can we just end the show and I'll go home?
Just to shut the stream down.
I'd love to take the rest of the night off. It'd be great.
Has he said anything in the DMs or anything?
Nope.
I don't know.
Maybe his internet died completely.
But that would mean his phone would have to have gone out too.
Well, he
all
turned it off.
So, all right. Okay, hang on. If he comes back and he's on his phone, let's bully him to going in the car and going on a road trip again. Maybe he'll actually hit the deer while live this time. That'd be great. I can't believe that happened.
Man, I was just trying to kill time till fucking midnight with this damn stream.
Well, I mean, we are killing something. Our souls being here.
Well,
Does no one else here got producer access?
Allow me to kill some more of your soul.
No, just Static and Gal. They're the only ones. Oh, what my God!
Oh, what the fuck? No!
Oh no!
That is what you call front
Why is
butt.
there a front ass?
Why is there?
What the fuck did I come back to?
Why is her whole entire abdomen her camel toe? What the fuck?
That's what you call a fupa.
That is the biggest.
All right, I'm gonna have to break out one of my transitions. Now, this is intended to like.
Fuck,
so
man.
Wait, I was gone. Where did Dermy go?
His internet went out.
His internet crashed.
Oh, I thought maybe you need some private time with that video.
We hijacked the channel.
All right, so here's this. All right, so you see this, and what do you think is going to happen? That's a big ass cockroach.
Oh no!
And I mean, you think
my cousin Jim?
I mean, you do anything possible. You kill these things. I approve what's about to happen. You got to watch this. This is good. Oh, that's how you deal with it.
Cousin Jim.
Yes. No mercy. Now I got to be honest. I thought it was going to pop up at the very end, but no.
You spoiled the ending for me now.
It goes on for like another 20 seconds. I didn't want
there's no mercy.
No mercy.
I mean,
cockroach.
That's how you do it, man.
You will eat the bugs and you will like it.
Look at that thing.
So I am here. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, he's on the
sounds like you're in the bathroom, dude.
You taking a shit?
Well, yeah, because I'm on my phone. I don't know what the fuck happened to my internet at all.
All right, you know what this means, Dermy? Get in the car.
Yeah, time for some deer hunting.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Fuck it. Give me a moment. I'm probably gonna drop again, but give me a moment.
Stream.
A car stream.
What did I say? What did I say?
Aim for the 10-point buck, man.
Let me get. Because I don't fucking know.
Make sure your friends are banging on the router.
All right, it's road trip time, baby.
Oh my god, he's actually getting into the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah.
Yes, that means I'm going to be doing a car stream. We haven't done one of these in a while, so
yeah.
All my topics are basically out the window.
What wasn't it?
Go ahead, do it.
Wasn't it like episode 12 or 14 that you couldn't do it, so I had to run the stream, and yeah, the whole thing was done from the car. And
he rode around town, and then he sat staring at the water, contemplating whether or not to go throw himself in.
And then he hit a deer.
As soon as he was off air, as soon as he went off air, he hit the goddamn deer. That we were begging for it the whole time. Do something like go hunting, go chase the lights in the field, do something. Go talk to the strange man on the corner. But no.
He is the strange man on the corner.
He is the strange man.
The strange man on the corner runs away from the
man. I'm getting close. I'm getting a sweatshirt and jacket because it is cold. So give me a moment.
Oh come on, you've got your tipples. You'll be fine.
No excuses.
I saw once saw Dermy on the corner of the street. He was standing there eating a taco with his pants around his pants around his ankles. I walked up to him and I says, "Dermy, why are you standing here eating a taco with your pants around your ankles?" And he went, "Oh, has he gone?"
Come on, Dermy.
Don't ask what I do with my pants around the ankles.
Just grab your tipples and go.
Yeah, that's why he learned the term stink finger.
So,
Jeremy, can you see?
Wait. There might not be a car stream. Let me double check something.
Oh, is your
He
car?
burnt the car down.
Did you not?
No.
The car lights on.
Didn't you just?
No. I haven't even gotten outside yet.
He hasn't got the gimp out. The gimp out of the trunk.
All right. No, Samuel, that's bullshit. She's telling lies. I didn't say anything about that.
You mean his hot dog eating outfit?
Oh, give me a moment.
Jeremy, it can't be that hard to buckle your belt. All right, come on.
So I think there's a direct donation that they want Jeremy to do.
Yeah, Dermy, can you see your stream elements?
Yes, give me a moment because things actually started. Looks like things are back on track. Actually.
Aww.
Boo.
Man, we were gonna get Dermy frolicking in the fields.
Let me see. Looks like it.
Pale moonlight.
I don't know what I want to see less, that video again of the front gun or fucking Dermy frolicking in the fields.
We have to understand, he becomes the hunted.
Someone
He's out
share
there.
that last.
There's me! Oh God, that
my
hurts.
God.
Oh,
Wow.
get rid of him.
If it happens again,
Kill
there
it.
will be a car stream. I don't know what the hell.
Kill it with
Everything
fire
is
like that
fine.
cockroach got it just now.
So there was a stream elements. Let me go check my stream elements.
We're all hoping for a road
Well,
trip.
we were so excited. We were going to get a road trip, and Dermy was going to go, pick up strange men on a corner. But no.
Let me check my stream elements.
Adam, what is this fascination with you wanting to know what Derby does with Strange Man?
It's not. No. It's not wanting to know what he does. It's trying to get him to do things that put his life.
Wait,
in
was there a
danger.
stream elements?
I think it's just Adam's jealous. He wants to be there.
He said direct donation.
And the thing is, we already know what he does with Strange.
Can you find that?
We just
chat
need
for
it
me and just
confirmed.
start so I can see it.
I feel like I don't need that confirmed.
Yeah, Dermy all but admits it. It's the dudes who don't want to.
Because
like-
I see
it's-
Clinton gifted 10. Did he gift another 10 that I don't know about?
No,
or-
that was the last one. That you
It
were
was,
about to
would
do
have been
that
from
one.
Kratos or one of his.
There's nothing in you.
Hey, Bug, have you
Stream
sent that
elements.
that screen cap out yet?
Nothing.
Oh no, I haven't done that.
There's
yet.
no
I-
stream
yeah,
elements.
I,
yet.
I haven't. I can't expand my browser
Oh.
because it takes
Oh,
my
damn it.
StreamYard
All right,
for
when
some
you get a
reason.
chance, though,
Now
'cause
we got.
we
a
need to
stream
I
show
will
that.
send it later.
Okay.
How the hell did he
By
do
the way,
that?
if my internet drops again, I will send my information over to Static so he can at least track the stream elements in case there is a car stream. So let me do this because $20 from Devil's Anus. Oh shit. That is right next to my applause, so I am sorry about that, Cloud.
I didn't even hear
Oh,
it.
what? We didn't hear anything.
We didn't hear anything.
Didn't hear anything.
What'd you do, fart?
Devil's Anus is right next to your applause.
Well,
That's right,
Devil's
he did.
Anus does get applause.
You didn't.
I'm sure.
You didn't hear this.
Nope.
No,
No.
no.
Have my sounds not been coming through this entire
I think
time?
you have to.
Obviously not.
I think you have to stick your whole finger in Devil's Anus to get it to work.
Maybe
wait,
two.
Wait, I think I know why.
We're not doing Devil Got Fingered. We're not doing this. It's not happening.
Oh, I know why. Fucking Elgato fucking updated. So there's been whole moments where nobody's heard a goddamn thing.
So we didn't hear.
Yeah,
any
we didn't hear the
weird-ass
applause or anything.
VTuber Shit. So
Yeah,
great.
don't you feel stupid?
Nobody told me that you guys didn't hear the.
How are we
VTuber
supposed to
goddamn.
know?
Yeah, how the fuck
yeah.
were we
Well,
supposed
because
to know?
the pause.
Now we
Do you
can hear
that.
that.
And now we can hear.
Yeah.
Well, now I
now we
hear
can.
it.
Yeah, but how do we know when we're not supposed to hear it?
When there's usually a pause at the beginning of the fucking stream.
There's never a pause. One of us is always shooting our mouths off. What are you talking about?
Usually when the stream first starts, there's always.
He said applause, not a pause. But yeah, we didn't hear the applause. You were also just talking about your stream deck, so I just figured something was broken.
No, Clinton says he can't hear it. He says, "Hear what?"
You know what? No,
Actually, squats are at.
Ooh, squats. Do squats.
You need to do squats.
Give me a moment. Let me get everything
20 or
reset
25.
up.
That's why I
And
left,
I still have to read this chat.
because I was hoping I would miss out on those.
You can do them with me, Devil.
No.
Devil's actually
Wait, has-
losing weight, Dermy, unlike you.
Yeah, fatty.
That's two zingers for Cloud tonight. This is getting dangerous.
You can just see in Derby's eyes, like he's holding back.
Uh-huh.
Fuck
His
the
face.
jokes he can come up with.
I'm being nice.
In the back, in Dermy's head is nice. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No, I agreed to be very kind and nice to Devil for a while.
You could just hear the Kill Bill sirens just going off in his
And
fucking head.
all I am thinking is I want to just start unloading. I'm gonna unload on Cloud.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cloud.
Oh, Dermy's gonna unload. That in some places that's a threat.
It takes about 38 seconds.
Some places it's a crime.
I feel like I'm gonna be
Yeah, some
violated.
places it's a crime.
And some places
it's an assault.
I fucking hate Cloud.
And in some places they give you a straw afterwards.
Yeah. Okay, so let me read these real quick.
That is a terroristic threat.
So, $20 from Devil's Anus. My life has been going pretty smooth the last few months, but tonight is gonna be rough. I can already feel it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You just need to stretch yourself out a little bit, mate. That's all.
I'll help you. I'll help you, Devil. Don't worry. I'll help you stretch. Don't you worry.
I don't
And
deserve
then
this.
Professor Savage Dad, member for
The devil,
15
but
months.
I'm gonna-
Dermy, don't be such a cock walrus. What?
Walrus.
Cock walrus?
Cock
What the
walrus.
fuck is that?
It's a walrus, but instead of tusk, it's cocks.
And then $5 from Dermy's loud and squeaky stairs. So, Jack, do you know the lore behind the squeaky stairs?
No, tell me.
Alf?
Dermy's parents fuck on his stairs while he streams.
Yeah.
They wait
I don't
for him
read
to
the
stay-
chats
no.
now.
They wait for him to stream so that they can have sex outside of his bedroom on the stairs.
That's why his.
Do you live under the stairs like Harry Potter?
So you hear the squeaky stairs. The eater. Yeah, that's.
So it might be very graphic. Okay.
Do the stairs make the same sound when you're walking down as when your parents are banging on them?
No, because he's gonna slip if he's not careful.
Yeah, he's got to be
Every
careful.
time he ascends or descends, he's just having Nam flashbacks.
His parents don't clean the stairs off, so he's got to be very careful walking down them.
Okay, I get that it's winter, but it's not Christmas yet. So I don't know why they are out here dressed like elves and are trading snowballs. They couldn't wait one more week. F.
Christmas came twice this year.
The Dermy out in squeaky stairs.
Dermy.
You need to change that name to Dermy's sticky
fuck?
stairs.
Go look at something on Urban Dictionary.
Wait, no. So it's not telling me the whole chat. What the hell? That's new. I've never had it do this to me before.
You've never had to do this to you before? What?
I bet that's what you tell all the guys.
It's a much bigger. Listen, it's a much bigger.
Bigger than
That's
you
what
thought?
you also tell the guys.
It's usually
I'm
much
trying
bigger.
to read the chat, but it's not showing me the full chat. That's my problem right now. So,
There are
okay,
pills for
so
that, you know.
they couldn't wait one more week for this shit. Please remember the mop they left in your closet. We are hella sticky. Oh God.
Get that mop, bitch.
Bleach is your friend, Dermy.
But wait till they're done. They're still out there.
Yeah, you don't want to be rude.
Don't interrupt them.
So how many squats is that?
69.
You're at 20.
20. Once I hit 50, I'll start doing them.
So Dermy,
what?
go look at that interesting link I put in the chat.
You might have to put it back.
Never more dangerous words are spoken.
No, this one's all right. This one's all right. You gotta put it back.
I
in
can't
there.
look at Cloud.
This is a cloud link.
It's the Urban Dictionary link.
I can't see it. I can
Well,
only see what
can you
Alf
blame
posted.
us with Cloud? It's like a game of Russian roulette. You don't know what you're getting.
Cloud, I need the link.
Okay.
I put it in the.
It's not.
Cloud, I have to have the link again.
Oh, it's not the last one. It's the one before that.
No, I have to, because I got kicked out of StreamYards because
I just put it back in.
I need.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, thank you,
Yes,
Jack.
put it back in.
That's what she said.
She's saying a lot tonight. Holy shit.
Wait. She put it back in?
Someone,
Have you ever met a
someone
woman?
has to
It's
find
really
it.
hard to get a word in
Dermy
anyway
wasn't.
sometimes.
If Dermy was with a girl, you wouldn't think she'd be pegging him. I mean, it's just obvious where that was going.
What the fuck? Urban Dictionary. Dermy Wormy. Oh, by Kratos O Kratos. Thank you, Kratos. I know who to single out now.
He's been sitting on that one for a
homeless
week.
Gay
Look at that.
man, a state of being in homosexual purgatory when your dad forgets to tell you to jack off with the magazine and you shake the woman instead. A rotund child.
You're going to say rotund.
A rotund man child that has an unhealthy obsession with Pokemon, back tacos, and VTubers. See also cock walrus. When a lady, oh god,
oh Jesus,
God.
I like the example that they gave, though. I used to be Dermy Wormy, but I got my life back on track, went back on a diet, and stopped participating in the fagging system.
In the what system?
Hey.
The fagging system.
Okay.
I am gooning. I'm forming. I'm forming. Group wankage incoming.
God.
Devil. Was that
Hey, it's in Urban Dictionary. It means it's a thing.
Yeah, it's real now.
What were you saying, Bug?
With that particular VTuber he showed, he had way more horrendous shit he could have shown and inflicted on you.
Why
I
say
don't have
it?
the personal experience.
Oh, why did you tell me?
I need to be bred. I need to be bred.
Like that.
And you enjoy this shit?
Dermy does.
yeah, I do enjoy this shit. But now let's get into the topic that I was trying to talk about before the fucking internet disaster.
No, let's not.
So, fuck you, Cloud. So Ubisoft has had an executive that came out and said that they think that it's the worst thing ever. And we recently discovered that we got some numbers because of this wonderful, wonderful thing. Assassin's Creed executive producer reveals AAA games need to sell 10 million copies to break even.
This is funny because about 2-3 weeks ago, our good friend Dre, we were talking about Veilguard, another one of these woke DI games, and talking about how it took them a decade to put it out. And Dre worked in the industry, and he worked for a real company like Bethesda, so he knows what it looks like to make one of these big grand games. And he said that looking at that, using Veilguard as an example, the amount of time, the amount of work, and all the effort they put in, that they needed over $1 billion to break even. And I did the math. That's about, depending on the game and the extra bonus types you get, deluxe, blah blah blah. 10+ million is what you need to get $1 billion with these games nowadays at the current prices. So that proves that while other people were the so-called scoopers, oh, my people tell us are saying, oh, it needs about 500 million to break even. No, Dre was right, and they were wrong. This is the truth.
So I'm like, when it comes to Shadows, when I read this, I think he is being just a little hyperbolic on being 10 million, but I do think it is around that area. I think maybe like Shadows, for example, at one point in time probably did need about 7 million to break even until they did the pushback, which increased its profit, which increased the production budget by $21 million or something around there. So yeah, I do think it needs to sell about 8 million, 9 million copies just to break even. I think both
this is the most expensive game they've ever made.
Yeah.
And Outlaws also far behind it, but Outlaws is the most expensive marketing campaign they ever made, and that has barely sold 1 million at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones, the quadruple A game. Yeah. Which that's the big thing that Ubisoft's boasting is those quadruple A titles.
We were talking about that Lego game, that new Lego game that came out.
Horizon.
Freaking hell! Yeah, that's it. Horizon. Yeah. So their top player usage at the moment is about 600 players since its release, and that was about 7 or 8 days ago. 600 players has been on Steam. This is 600 players is their top sort of concurrent gamers, and they're charging £70 or $70 for the game itself. I watched the trailer, and I mean, I've played lots of Lego games. I really enjoyed the Lego Star Wars, Lego Indiana Jones, all that kind of stuff. This is primarily for kids. That's what it is. And no one's paying £70 for a game for their kid just to put it down. You know what I mean? Like a month later when they get bored with it. No one's paying £70 for a game for their kid, let alone for themselves. I don't understand why these games have to be so high priced when, you know, and I certainly don't understand why they have to spend $70 million making the fucking game. There are games out there by indie developers that are way more fun to play, and they're charging like $15 on Steam.
Well, like that's the big thing. Like, so he ended up breaking down like even more numbers in this thing, and let me get to it for example. He started saying like there's only really 10 games a year that actually break the $10 million mark. Okay, and he was like saying, Code then broke down what those 10 games look like. Out of those 10, you'll have probably 3 sports games that break 10 million copies. You'll have 4 games on established franchises and probably 2 or 3 games that are surprise hits coming from nowhere, but that leaves very, very little room and wiggle room for success. That makes sense if you actually start thinking about it. Like, what were some of the big breakout successes of the year?
Stellar Blade, Black Myth Wukong,
Helldivers. If you actually
Helldivers, definitely
like pretty big one.
Yeah, if you start actually thinking about like what were the big breakout games, Call of Duty obviously was one of them.
Sparking
Zero.
I kind of want to throw up Final Fantasy Rebirth, but Rebirth didn't sell as many copies as they wanted it to do. So, like if you actually start thinking about it, that those numbers kind of make sense if you break it down. But then he is also taking this from like a Ubisoft perspective, and I'm not really shocked that they think 10 million copies sold is what needs to break even. We're seeing what their budgets are. We know how much effort they put into these games. We hear what they do behind the scenes. We know they have a ridiculous fucking overhead. All that increases your budget. All that increases your prices. And then also you go into the whole ESG money. The reason a lot of these companies were getting to ESG, DEI, and all that stuff was because it was cheap, easy money. Yeah, if we do this stuff, we'll get free money. Okay, we'll just do it.
I can't remember.
And now that money's drying up and making it harder for them to actually make a profit because their games are so overinflated. They don't have ESG money to rely on. Now they actually probably do need 10 million copies to break even and actually make a profit because they have no other money.
Who was it who said that literally they don't want to spend their own money to make these games? So that's where the DEI money was so important to them, was because they were essentially funding them to make these games. Well, if that's dried up, yeah, it's back to their money or investors. And who's investing in AAA games anymore? It's, with how they're failing.
It depends on the game, but like to your point, when it comes to investors, Ubisoft's getting calls from their own investors to take the company private. The people that would like these companies to be public so they can invest in them, they're even saying, hey, we need to take this private because it's so bad. All of this is showing that Ubisoft's in a very shit situation and that there's no way in hell Shadows sells 10 million copies.
No,
well, I think Devil made a very good point there. Like the money that is being shelled in by DEI investors or companies, that sort of thing, they're not spending their own money on these games. They're spending the NSG funding on these games, and so they're almost obliged to put all the woke nonsense in there. And it's been like a vicious cycle, hasn't it? You start making games that only appeal to certain very small groups. Yeah, you got a load of money for it, but you're not going to get any money back on that. And so now when you actually do invest your own money, your own studio money into it on a game, even if it's the best fucking thing ever, unless you like market it well and unless you've actually got a good product, no one's going to be bothered anymore. I mean, I don't want to pay $70 or £70 a fucking game. You know, I paid 25 quid, I think it was, for Minecraft for my daughter, and she's got so much gameplay out of that. She plays that more than any other game that she's got. I mean, you can pay £10 to Microsoft a month, and you get like all the free stuff on the Game Pass. Why would I want to go and spend $70 on a new game? I can just. What was that game that's literally just come out? Just come out. Came out about a few months ago. They were charging $70 for it. It's now $5 on Steam.
Oh, Suicide Squad.
Suicide
That
Squad.
was it, yeah.
League. Yeah. It's not just $5 on Steam. The game that's now $5 is their $100 deluxe edition.
Oh, there you
is
go.
Now just $5.
Yeah, pay for to get all the access to the DLC characters like Gender Swap Mrs. Freeze, Terrible Joker, and Deadshot's daughter instead of characters people actually like.
Who, and by the way, Deadshot's daughter looks very oddly enough like the Sweet Baby Inc. CEO.
Oh yeah, it gets even worse because Deadshot's daughter is a activist live streamer, influencer. She live streams all her crimes, and says all of the stereotypical liberal millennial bullshit, like government bad, blah 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 blah, capitalism, blah, 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 blah. And it's so stupid. And she even willingly joins the Suicide Squad. It's like, yeah, you, after giving her father the rest of the group shit, it's like you let her put bombs in your head. It's like you're literally saying to the boss lady, "Put a bomb in my head. I'm gonna be a part of the squad." It's like, are you fucking retarded? Never mind, you are retarded.
Real quick to Roland A. Ramirez's Ronaldo. I always say Roland. Ronaldo A. Ramirez. Do you all think Veilguard is selling? Fuck off. Is selling well? A new site reported that it was in the 10 games sold for October. Is it doing good? No, it's not.
A news site.
One, show me the site, and we'll tell you whether or not it's reputable. Two, there's already been numerous evidence that the sales are horrible.
Yeah,
it is complete disaster. It hasn't even sold 1 million copies either.
It's dead. It's
Yeah.
already a dead game. Everybody's been admitting that it's a bad game. It's not selling well. People have come out
The
and
shills are
admitted
turning
that
on
it's
it.
a bad game. Yeah, everybody's turning on it. It is not doing good.
I mean,
So-
if you are on Twitter and if you've been trolling them like I do, you see the Twitter echo chamber still saying, "Look at us with our characters. Look at this happening. What we're doing." Those are the people playing it. The remaining 18 to 25,000 people who are on Steam that are playing it. Maybe add a couple more on console. Nobody's playing this game, and the people playing it are the worst of the worst. They're either the fake gamers or they're the people that are the weirdos who think everybody played a female elf inquisitor and romance Solus in Inquisition, which is far from the truth. Nobody did that unless you were weird. So
when IGN are coming out and giving the game a 9, and then a month later they're revising that score down to a 5, you know that something's gone wrong. Because this is IGN.
When the gamer
Yeah, they do that a
is
lot.
having a hyper progressive individual come out here and say the game is the too woke game, it's garbage.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying for ages we need to start referring to it as fail hard.
I've never even heard of Circana.
I'll look it up real quick.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, that tells you everything.
If somebody can
I've
look that up real
never
quick.
even heard. No, that's not it.
But
Well, I
thank
mean,
you
that's
again,
that's another thing. I came up with this theory the other day that Like that Lego game that I was mentioning earlier, I didn't even see an ounce of marketing, not one trailer for it until the other day when we were talking about it on Tommy's stream. And I hadn't heard a thing about it. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, maybe it's because they get, like, game companies seem to be getting an awful lot of hate right from the get-go. So as soon as they market something, as soon as they start putting trailers out, they start getting hate from certain sides of the internet. And so my theory is that if you don't market it, it doesn't give people an opportunity to rag on it, and then you just release it and hope for the best.
Rolando, you don't have to super chat again. Is this
you
it?
don't have to super chat.
If this is it. This ain't a website. This is like some sort of aggregate thing and trying to be a fake job thing. This isn't real. This isn't a real news site. If this is what it is.
Yeah.
When I searched, this is what came up.
Also, Jack.
Top 10 games.
Also, Jack, about that whole Lego Horizon thing. It's pretty bad that, like, see, people play those Lego games because usually it's part of the attached franchise they put them in there. Like, hey, you're playing Lego Batman because, hey, I like Batman and I like Legos. Problem is, Horizon was never really that big of a thing because, what was it? The first game came out and then it was like literally a couple days afterwards was I think it was Zelda Breath of the Wild came out, dominated that fucking thing. Second game comes out. Guess what came out right in that week? Elden Ring, the biggest fucking FromSoft game there. It's a game that's tried to be a fucking thing, but the problem is it never has. And now the studio's gone the way of Naughty Dog, and they're solely focused on trying to just make Horizon games, even though it's just not that good of a franchise to sink into. And this Lego game just proves it.
Well, whoever Carl on RNG is,
Carl's awesome.
Shit. Well, he's full of shit.
He's trying to say that we are grifters and lying that it's doing bad, and it's like, no, it's bad.
When you have to pull up an unknown website to make your point.
I feel like I heard something about this, but I don't know anything. But actually, back to what Jack was saying, like the $70 thing. I do think that, especially like right now in particular, that does play a mark. Because if I do come back to the $10 million copies thing that he was talking about, he specifically says we are in a complex and tough economic situation right now, at least in the game industry. Everybody's in this economic situation right now. Yeah. Everybody is struggling. You can't afford to chip out $70 games constantly anymore. Unless you're raking in the dough and you're a big name streamer or even like a decent sized streamer, you can't afford to shovel out $70 for a brand new AAA game.
Which I can barely fucking keep my electric on sometimes. It's that expensive. Do you know what I mean? It's so cold at the moment, you know. You got the gas, the heating, you got your life to live, you know, things are fucking tough at the moment.
Video games are a part of the it's not leisure, but like good times. I can't think of the proper term that I'm trying to think of right now. But like
escapism, relaxation.
Yeah.
No, like when you're in abundance.
Leisure.
Yeah, there you go. Luxury and
video
leisure.
Game, like a leisure luxury item. You can't. When we're in good times, games are going to be flying off the shelves. Everybody's going to be reporting big old numbers. Think back to the Trump era. So many movies were coming in at $1 billion. So many movies were like getting these massive budgets and actually raking in dough outside like DC. But people were making money hand over fist because the economy was so good. And now where we are, look, nobody can do this. This is ridiculous. So you are gonna have these issues right now, and this is gonna pile onto every industry. And now people are being more they're being more thorough, and they're thinking before they actually spend the $70 on something. Am I gonna spend $70 here on Assassin's Creed, or am I gonna go play Sparking Zero? I want to know what the reviews are. I want to know what people are saying. I want to know what the streamer's saying. I want to know what people are saying before I go chip out this money. Oh, they're saying it's garbage. I'm not going to pick up the money. If they're saying it's good, I might spend the money.
Right, but the other thing is as well is that so there's a new game that everyone seems to be playing lately called Don't Starve, right? And you've got party animals as well. You've got Among Us. I would rather go and play one of those games, which is way cheaper than what Assassin's Creed is going to be, than go and play a game that has got pretty much all of the other mechanics of all the other Assassin's Creed games that I've played, right? Except it's now set in Japan and there's a black dude, and so that doesn't speak to me. How am I supposed to feel empowered by that? I don't feel empowered. I just want to play a fucking game. Yeah, but that's all I want to do is I want to have fun. I want to play a game, and I'd rather go spend 25 quid on a game that I can go and have fun with my friends, yeah, online, rather than playing some mythical fucking figure that didn't really exist.
Okay, I have here what Rolando put in the Discord, and he notes in his response here. All we have here are rankings and numbers, and notice it. This is from October, around the launch. So of course it's going to be up there because nothing else launched during its launch.
Yeah.
Sparking Zero had already been out for a couple of weeks, so it being higher also, that is a thing. If it was higher than that at the launch, so this means nothing.
Yeah, people have actually had an opportunity to play it now.
If people are showing this as evidence that it's doing good, if this is coming out around the same time as its launch,
October.
So actually, Adam, if you look at these numbers a little bit better,
there are no numbers.
Not numbers, but if you look at okay, these are the top games that are beating out Dragon Age: Sparking Zero, Call of Duty, Silent Hill,
Silent Hill 2 remake.
Remake. Yeah.
It's a
what's the game underneath Silent Hill? I can't.
Let me check.
Undisputed. Those are all games that were they Sparking Zero didn't come out in October. That came out before October.
Hang on.
Reporting period.
All right.
October
6th. All right. Okay. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Veilguard came out October 31st on Halloween.
Yeah.
This is, if they're ranking October things that came out, they have 1 day of sales.
Well, what's that bottom line? It says the bottom line in the blue portion.
It says, right at the top, it says reporting from October 6th
to 11/2.
November the
so
2nd.
It had 31. It had 3 days of Dragon Age sales, and it was only at number 6. It only went down from there.
Feel like number 6 pretty good for only having 3 days.
That's 3 days. So that's that reporting. So when did Sparking Zero come out?
Let me check.
Sparking Zero came out in the beginning of October, I believe.
11th.
So that came out on the 11th, but that's beating out the game that only had 3 days. That's number 6. What? I'm trying
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Logically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then this is also you're only counting the beginning of the sales. Does that count all the sales?
No. All it is saying it was all this. So this graph has no numbers, right? All it is the ranking of how it was sold. So what it says, it was able to get to number 6 with only 3 days. Now I don't know how many days Black Ops had, but I know that was also towards the end of the month.
Now, take into account what we know that on Steam, at least, what was it? 89,000 people had it on Steam because that was the peak players on Steam for at least in that opening period. So you could say 89,000 people bought it initially, and probably initially a few 100,000 more bought it on console. This is for. I'm saying this. If this is the evidence that was thrown out that to expose the grifters, they're lying to you. This is bullshit. Something when it comes out with a built-in fan base, even with most of it gone, it was going to chart in the top 10, especially in that last week. No other major releases happened around the 31st. That was one of the things they were pimping in articles saying, oh, we feel confident because there's no other major releases around our game coming out. This is fake evidence by whoever used this. This is not real evidence. There's no real numbers. There's no anything. Hell, the numbers we have are from people getting leaked information. We're not even there. It's been 3 months almost now. Or sorry, 2 months. Sorry. It's been almost 2 months now. And BioWare EA, they haven't given us any real numbers, where other games that have been successful, they dropped those numbers instantly. We're looking at Wukong most recently. When that shit was doing well, man, they dropped that shit instantly. So this isn't evidence.
They were like, because they were making like millions in copies sold in just the 1 month.
Now, I do know that BioWare has come out and said like they were doing good, but they haven't dropped any numbers, and there hasn't been like, that one dude that goes around every so often that says that games are selling like this or this over in the, like, he uses UK numbers to help try to judge it. I haven't seen him come out or say anything. I know a bunch of people were even like, I can't think of his fucking name. It's the Black Divis guy that is like a fucking shill as all shills. I can't think of his fucking
Mighty
name.
Queef.
Mighty Queef. So Mighty Queef, for example, no. He specifically came out. This is a shill of shills, by the way. He came out and specifically said, the sales at the beginning are never that great for any BioWare game or EA game, but it's going to sell 5 million copies by the end of this run. That was
here's current Dragon Age.
He just makes up shit. And then when you catch him in a lie, he just makes up more shit. He's not
it's like you say, it's been
cabbage.
It's been out a couple of months now, right? And people
almost
haven't
about a month.
People have had an opportunity to play it, and lots of different people have had an opportunity to review it and do live gameplay, live streams, that sort of thing. And I can't imagine that numbers have gone up from what I've
seen.
Evidence.
It's a dead game.
It's not just like, it's not just this. We said it at Jack. You brought up IGN. IGN turned on it. The Gamer turned on it. Yeah, you got some hyper progressive individuals like the PC Gamer and like Polygon being all upset that it's not getting game of the year or whatever. But no, everybody's kind of agreeing this was a bad game.
It has 23,000. It has almost 24,000 reviews on Steam, and it's mostly positive.
But when did those come out?
Immediately. Well, I mean, listen.
These are Steam reviews, so I mean,
it's review bombing. It's the positive review bomb, is what it is.
Yeah,
it says 71%.
But here's what this game is. This game is a game where they turned Dragon Age into a dating simulator. Is what they did. They made it so that you can't. There's multiple. Oh, I didn't mean to share. Hang on, I want to back up there. Sorry, hit wrong button.
Adam, dating sims tend to have actually attractive looking characters, and not.
But you know what I mean. You know,
it's Grinder of Dragon Age.
They made it. Put it back up. Put it back up. They made it for weirdos who want to be very, let's just say, queer. I was gonna say queer about their stuff. At the same time, and there's multiple reports. People played it now, and Static, you're the one on the channel who's actually on the panel here who's actually played it. You can't be mean to your characters. To your party members.
Static, you played it?
Yeah, I got it.
I feel sorry for you.
You can't disagree with your party members. You can't. You're forced to affirm all their weirdo decisions.
Hey,
you're not allowed to do anything. You are locked into the rails for speaking. Even if you choose a snarky response, it comes out apparently as bland and unimaginatively non-argumentative.
Yeah, there's no snarky responses, and the fighting is boring.
They turned it into lame God of War is what they turned it into.
I'd like to make an observation here.
It's not even like that.
That list you had earlier, it still had Hogwarts Legacy on there. A year and a half old game at number 13. I put it in the private chat, the numbers for Hogwarts Legacy. The 24-hour peak is at 13,000, and it's been out over a year and a half now.
What's the 24-hour? So the 24-hour peak for wait, what?
The all-time peak for Hogwarts Legacy is 10 times what Veilguard has, 800,000.
So this is the 24-hour peak for Hogwarts Legacy, which when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy, it doesn't really feel fair to judge because of the movement that was behind it. But if we do it now, so this is a 13,000 all-time peak. Adam, I'm going to pull this
Well, no,
back
that's
up.
24-hour
Oh,
peak.
yeah, that 24-hour peak. Adam,
year and a half old game.
Yeah.
And it's still competing with Veilguard.
Then here we need to say goodbye to somebody real quick because he's abandoned me again. But I want to keep this conversation up. He's abandoning me again. So
yeah,
devil.
I'm trying to be everywhere people want me to be, so I'm due over on another stream, unfortunately. But thanks for having me on. I will be on from now on. Same kind of setup. Do a couple hours here if I can, and head over. But yeah, thanks for having me on, Dermy. And
why are you leaving me for cigarettes again?
Damn, need more milk. Check out the pub tonight here at midnight. A couple hours over on my channel.
Yeah, go check them out, guys.
Again,
buddy. Yeah.
Bye, bitch. But okay, Hogwarts Legacy still a decent player base. Still, this game. The thing is, like, this game needed to have more players at peak, at launch.
Yeah,
even on PC, console, PC, whatever you're going to play it on, it needs to have more players at launch. Does it need to have as much as Hogwarts Legacy has? No,
because Dragon Age is it's a niche franchise. It was never a massive franchise. It's its most successful game, Inquisition, peaked at around 13 million copies lifetime sold.
Mm-hmm.
So this was not a major thing, but it had a real fan base and a devoted fan base. And BioWare traded them in for a bunch of queerdos. That's what they traded them in for. And yes, Kratos, I'm stealing that from you.
Well, like, so the people that specifically made Veilguard was a trans individual.
Yeah.
And then somebody else who identified as being non-binary.
The he/she that was there, that was the fourth game director. They went through 4 directors over 10 years. This game, what you got now, was not the original game they started out making.
Yeah.
That's the saddest part of all of this. In there somewhere, in the depths of the hair flipping and pansexuality of the characters and the on-the-rail storylines and crap action gameplay, is the actual rise of the Dreadwolf we were supposed to get. No, instead it's, let's all feel sorry for Solus. He's a misunderstood villain. No. Let's make sure that he can have his moment with the Inquisitor, who they all assume everybody played as a female elf. Yes, I did that once, and it was fun. But I didn't pair her with Solus. I paired her with somebody else. Point is, this entire game abandoned its actual fan base for weirdos who want to play sexual weirdness in this game, who are happy having sex with a character you turn into a goddamn lich, apparently. That's what they do. Go ahead.
It's the same story with all of the IPs, though, isn't it? They're taking a well-established IP that has a good lore behind it, good fan base, and they're just taking it and twisting it. They're taking everything that you love, twisting it around into this fucking, like you say, a movement. It's all an agenda.
And they've killed the franchise now. It's dead. It's dead, and just bury it. I leading up to this, I kept hoping that this wasn't over, but no, this killed it because the franchise can't go anywhere from here, because they ruined. They brought back in classic characters and ruined them, along with everything else. I mean, I've been having a lot of thoughts about this in the weeks, and I realized I should have known the game was going to suck when this is supposed to be the ultimate bringing together of a lot of different storylines. It shouldn't have been an entire new cast of characters. It should have been the best of every group of companions you had from the previous 3 games. That should have been your team, not introducing 7 literal pansexuals and gender worrywarts into your story. And then that should have been a warning sign in the beginning. But here it is. This is what they've done. It's over. It's done. I am going to just lock my happy memories away in a box. I'm going to put it in the closet. Not going to think about it anymore. I recently replayed the other games, the previous actual Dragon Age games. I'm good forever. I've played it enough. I had my fun. And now I get to look forward to them possibly ruining Mass Effect. So great.
Are you ready for Strange Shepherd?
Strange Shepherd.
No, he said tranny shepherd. He said tranny shepherd.
Well, I can't.
Potato.
Yeah. But real quick, I'm gonna hit the super chat and then I'll do some squats and I'll get into our next gaming discussion because I got one more on Ubisoft as well. Because fuck Ubisoft. Kratos for $20. Use this to buy the Dermy Wormy mug from Urban Dictionary and do some squats. How many squats do I owe?
25.
25. Let me get it all set up. Oh man, I'm slightly hoping that my internet did fall out because then I wouldn't have to do squats. So,
maybe if we're fat and exercise more regularly, this wouldn't be a problem. Gal's not
if
here.
If you wasn't fat and exercised more regularly, then who would you have to pick on for being fat and not exercising regularly?
The thing is, Gal's not here. I have to say that, and yeah, you're right. What are we gonna do? What does he do? Oh no. Oh, is that the response?
Oh no!
How many layers?
What?
We thought you were stripping.
No, I was taking that off because I can't exercise with that thing on.
Oh, well,
it gets too hot.
What?
I mean, I can start stripping. You want me to take more off?
No, please no.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I was just gonna say I thought this is that's disgusting.
Yeah, I saw that.
It took you that long to see that?
Well, no, I was looking at somebody else on the screen, then I shifted to you because I saw movement out of the corner of my eye. And you
your show is bug crack?
No, he's
there might be bug crack. I don't know. We'll get all situated.
I was going to say this reminds me of the Veilguard scene where the woman did push-ups because she misgendered a character.
The barving.
That sounds like hell.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean that is such a disrespect to Isabella. Now Isabella is an actual character who fucks anything because she's a sexual deviant. But that was established 2 games ago, and it was funny. And she had giant tits, and they took away her tits.
Damn.
Well, why did he put that?
We can't have anything in Detroit.
You're just bending over. You're not squatting. That's not doing it. Your form is terrible. Gal's not here. We have to, judge him harshly. I don't like this music for this.
Right, we're up to 5 now.
That's 11.
Goodness.
What the fuck is
Why
that?
am I hearing like sad Hallmark music?
Because
you were playing sad violins.
This is sad.
Like
I was gonna do.
Old Yeller didn't fucking die. What the fuck?
No, just our souls.
Because Dermy is a sad homosexual.
I feel sorry for the dildo he's got stuck on the floor below him.
One of these days, we're gonna have to have some sort of device strapped to him so we can shock him when he does this.
I thought it was going a different route.
No, I'm not that nasty.
No, I thought you would be an explosive device.
No, I don't want to.
What, like a pager?
And I came up with a new one. We need to send him to vegan fat camp.
Dude, he'll fucking eat them.
Well, I mean, it's
how does he keep the butt plug in his ass when he's doing that?
It's 2 sizes smaller
really
than it needs to be.
I mean, I can tell you.
Oh
no,
no!
I don't know.
How does he keep the butt plug in there? With a bigger butt plug?
He does Kegels.
Oh god!
I do Kegels a lot. Yeah. Gotta make sure it's all nice and tight, ladies.
Ladies,
Please stop.
you're so gay.
I know I am.
I this is just pain. I am suffering for nothing.
What? Why are you suffering?
I suffered because I had to sit through you squatting while you had porno music, and then you had Old Yeller dying music.
Well, Old
And then
Yeller
everyone
dying
was like,
was
"Hey,
static.
how did you keep the butt plug up his fucking ass?"
With a
Like,
bigger butt plug?
are you Derby's friends, or are you his fucking like colonoscopy doctor? Like, what the fuck?
Proctologist.
Wait, are you trying to get into my ass?
I mean, you're here, but
No.
There's always a bigger butt plug. Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, I'm out.
That one comment.
Dermy's
ended Adam.
proctologist is still in there.
Yeah. Very
Damn.
serious.
He
He
likes to
often comes
wiggle
up to me and
around.
asks, "Listen, my proctologist does this over
Are
there."
you a homosexual?
He asks me
Dermy,
a lot. What?
when you fart, does it just go?
I'm saving us. I'm saving us.
I can save us.
I keep getting recommended like TikToks about like goon maxing, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then I looked up the definition, and I was like, am I a gooner?
No, I'm saving us.
I just saved us. By the way,
No, I'm saving us.
Jack Murphy for $4.99. I'm disappointed in you, Dermy. You shaved, and we're not matching anymore. Oh, hello. Hello.
I'm saving us.
Oh, hello.
Damn.
Very nice.
I feel like those are the fake jiggle boobs.
Who fucking
Yeah,
cares?
you know
I don't
what? This
give
is
a
me
fuck.
not caring. This is me not caring at all.
Fake jiggle boobs. Okay.
Yeah. You know those things that people will put on to like.
No.
Tits are tits, motherfucker.
she-
It's like
She,
pizza.
no,
It
she's
doesn't matter.
no.
I'd rather
No.
have fake jiggle boobs than your real jiggle boobs.
No, those are quote unquote real. I mean, they are that big.
They're really fake.
They're
Are
really
they-
fake, but I've researched it and I'm okay with
I'll
this.
give
Are they
fuck.
tangible? Can you touch them? Then they're
They're
real.
so squishy.
I've seen them. They are nice.
Oh, I was talking about the fake boobs that you know the tranny dudes will wear to try to say that they have
No,
big
yeah,
ass.
no,
tits, and
no,
they don't.
those are actual girl titties. Okay.
No, you are not ruining this for me.
I mean, I can ruin it for you.
It's not just trannies that wear those. Asian women wear them as well.
I mean, do we blame them?
Usually when they're cosplaying as a big booby anime character.
Shut up. Clown,
You know,
I am
realize
withholding my urge to say mean things to you. So,
you know, it is-
so take it when I say this. Shut the
It is
fuck
sort of see-through. It is sort of see-through there. Look real
You know
close.
what? Clinton Housh has a good point. All boobs are fake if you can't touch to verify. I agree
These are
with this
not.
statement.
These are not real, but they're still titties.
I don't think they are seal. I don't think they are.
What happened? I don't know.
I've
what happened.
researched
I just
this.
blacked out.
I have done. I have researched this.
I'm having trouble reading her IG name.
It's Marina. No, listen. It's Vizamara Martina. Okay?
Enhanced.
That's her name. Vizmara Martina.
Vizmara.
They're out. They're out there. They're out there. Okay.
Vizmara Martina.
What?
Yes.
Wait. What happened? I blacked
Watching.
out.
They're out there. Okay.
Huh? Oh. Let me
My
just
eyes
do this
went
for the
blue
next
for a
hour.
minute.
Oh, hello.
See what I tell you.
100% fake, but
Look, this is me not caring.
But
How do you spell
oh
it?
no, that's a picture.
Yeah. Listen, her surgeon is a good surgeon. Okay.
Oh, really good surgeon. You could barely see those scars.
I wish.
Her
wish
surgeon is a good surgeon. By that, do you mean she used to be a man?
No,
ruin
she's all natural. She has a She has a nice picture of her in some very pink tights
with another girl who is also in very pink see-through tights. I know which picture you found.
No, there's another
He's
picture
looking
of
at
her
him right
with
now,
a crop top with this is at least stream appropriate, but all the other pictures surrounding her.
No, they are no. Her other
the
pictures
picture
are not
I'm
stream
looking at-
appropriate.
No, the picture that I'm looking at right now is stream appropriate. The problem is all the other pictures surrounding the picture that I'm looking at right now aren't stream appropriate, so I can't show you guys.
Yeah.
But there's a very nice angle. It's an upwards angle. She has her tights pulled very high up, and that's all natural.
Women are great.
Would.
I don't.
See, I told you I would save us. Okay, I told you I would.
I'll let you $500 that if you had to smash, if you had her smashed up a wall, you will not care if real or fake. Any takers? Yeah.
Yeah, I've already said that several times. I have no problem with all of that right there. I'm very happy to partake.
So give me that money, Clinton.
I'll take that money. I will gladly take that money. But okay, we have another woke gaming.
No,
topic.
we don't. No, we don't. We're fine right here. We are fine.
We got to
right
do
here.
this. We got to do this
No,
because we get a laugh.
Oh,
we get
all
a
right.
laugh.
Well, you're only going to make me come back with my second one.
Yeah, I can strike you down, but you only come back stronger. But Star Wars Outlaws debuts on Steam with an abysmal 834 peak concurrent players. Now, okay, yeah. It started off with 834, and as of here, I'll even refresh this to be safe. It only made it up to 1,640.
All-time peak of 1,600.
Yeah, it's a horrible start. When I did my video earlier today, it was at 1,400. This thing is AOA, and they did the whole thing. They timed it with the release of their first DLC, where Kay, uglier than a hit by a baseball bat vest, went to a Sabbath tournament and meets Lando. Remind everybody that this game takes place between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, where Lando's supposed to be helping setting up for the rescue of Han Solo, but he has time to go to a Sabacc tournament.
Well, everybody has to gamble, you know.
Yeah, I gamble every week coming on this show.
I mean, we were talking about Veilguard, and this is way worse than Veilguard.
Oh, this is way worse than Veilguard.
Well, this has been out for much longer.
It's been out,
but still.
But no, so like this game originally released back in August, and people have been talking about this for a long time. People have been seeing the clips. People know it's bugged to all hell. It was a broken game, and on top of that, the story itself was awful. You could not be bad. You were always good to somebody. Nobody ever hated you. It was an awful game, and you had Mahler's clip of him just breaking out laughing because of how ridiculous the game was. All that helped lead people to the path that this is a bad shit game. What was?
Yeah, I already told you like the story that they had that was there was an element that could have been good if they focused on that, but no, you get focused on a fucking brick-faced woman, you know, getting wrapped up in a plot that has nothing to do with her.
You get focused on young Freddie Mercury. Shout out to Sam. I will never unsee that. But like I was saying, like this game's already dead in the water, and we knew it was buggy. Like for crying out loud.
What's funny about this? Ubisoft was the first company that got the license for doing a Star Wars game when EA lost their exclusivity.
It's
just funny to know
they're going to have that license. But we knew how buggy it was. Here's just an example of one of the bugs. Star Wars Outlaws players instructed to start an entirely new game to prevent issues and progression blockers after new patch. Yeah, this was your early access people. The people that shilled out the money to play the game beforehand, they were having blocks that weren't allowing them to play any further. But the big thing that people always like to kind of point out is the fact that the stealth function was broken. You know, I'm going to mute this. You were getting things like this, and it was broken the entire time. And this is an Ubisoft game, you know, a company known for stealth games, known for making games all about stealth. They couldn't do a stealth system, so guess what they did? Bug, guess what they did? because they finally fixed it.
They took out the stealth.
Yeah. They removed stealth from your stealth game.
Yeah, it's an Outlaws game, game where you're playing an outlaw, where sneaking is something that an outlaw would do when you're, trying to sneak around, do criminal things. It's just like, no.
This is a company that did Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed, and they couldn't get stealth systems right.
I was gonna say, this game is the same style of game as Assassin's Creed, and they fucked it up beyond belief.
Well, to be fair, they haven't done good stealth in Assassin's Creed games since fucking Unity at this point.
Yeah, it's been forever since they've had good stealth, but basic stealth mechanics, you should be able to do that. That's what your company is known for.
Okay,
and you can't get it done.
The one thing I will say is that all the good game developers, the ones who have been in the business for a very long time, they're all out of the business now because they've all been pushed aside for new types of diversity hires. I've said this for a very long time. It's the same in the film industry. It's the same in the game industry. All of the veterans of the film industry, for example, these are the types of industries where you do an apprenticeship or you're doing an internship, that sort of thing. You start to learn the tricks of the trade from the veterans. You can learn loads about film, film in university. You can learn about how to do production in university. Once you actually get into the job, you learn all the little tricks of the trade. It's the same with anything. But as soon as you remove all of the masters, let's say, and you start just hiring interns and not teaching them all of these little tricks of the trade, that's where it all goes to pot. Yeah, these people might have all the degrees in the world, but they haven't got the practical experience, and that can be taught by a master to an apprentice. And that's all gone now because they've pushed all of the masters out and brought all these college interns.
Well, this also goes to college in general. Most of these people don't even know what the heck it is that they're doing. They don't know how to make games. And I can bring us even back to the Assassin's Creed discussion a little bit. In this article, again, from the same guy, same panel, everything like that, he specifically points out that, and I know this is Assassin's Creed, but this is also Ubisoft as a whole, the vast majority of the people making Assassin's Creed have never made a game in their entire life.
Oh, that's so good to know.
If you extract that out to, freaking Star Wars Outlaws, more than likely, majority of them didn't make a game in their entire life. And now all your experts are gone. You're bringing in a bunch of college kids, and this goes into a discussion more about college. College doesn't actually prepare you to do a job anymore.
Well, no, Jeremy. It prepares them to be activists because that's
right. It prepares them to be activists. It doesn't teach you how to do a job anymore. It just says do thing, follow instructions, and then when you get into the real job, it's like, well, no, you actually have to be able to do the job. Well, I don't know how to do the job. I just know how to follow instructions. They're not actually preparing people to do anything anymore. So because of that, you're getting a bunch of worthless employees coming into your game thinking that they're actually going to be worthwhile. In reality, they're not worthwhile at all.
Well, no, because
they have the right skin color.
All they can do is just shout whatever fucking virtue they can come up with on Twitter. And it's like, dude, I don't give a fuck what victimhood of the day you can. Unless you can program this fucking stealth system, get the fuck out of my office.
Let me add this to it. So, this is just further proof that the AAA gaming industry is garbage. Most of the games that I have been playing or have been enjoying lately have been from independent studios. Because these AAA studios are garbage.
There's only a handful of AAA games that I could think I probably would have enjoyed this year. I haven't played Black Myth, but is that AA or AAA?
That's AA.
I don't know.
AA, I would say.
I've been enjoying the hell.
You're gonna like Rebirth when you get to it.
I've been enjoying the hell out of Troopers Extermination. I don't even know what that is. Is that AA? Yeah,
that's AA. Yeah, that's AA.
It's great.
Yeah.
So then the only AAA game that I played this year that I liked was
16.
I haven't even made it. Well, yeah, 16. I haven't even made it to the Elden Ring DLC yet, but that's probably going to be a game I like. That
16
that's it.
isn't even this year. 16 is from last year.
Yeah,
that's from last year.
So like Go ahead, Jack.
I was just going to say, just to bring it back to Star Wars Outlaws, there was a time when I used to absolutely love Star Wars, and I couldn't wait for the next Star Wars game to come out because it allowed you to interact with the universe. You know, because you grew up watching the films, and it was the same 3 films over and over again, and there's so much lore in there, and it's such a expansive sort of universe. And to be actually able to play one of your favorite characters, or to get in there and be one of the characters, and live in that universe or play in that universe, I couldn't wait for the next game to come out. I couldn't give a fucking shit about this game. No interest in it whatsoever.
All they needed to do was do one of 2 things. Either make it a customizable character where you made it yourself and make it a classic game where choices matter, or you're Han Solo.
Yeah, that's all you needed to do, and you didn't get
Boba
that.
Fett. I mean, Boba Fett is by far my favorite, or at least was by far my favorite character in the entirety of Star Wars. Like a lot of Star Wars fans, Boba Fett is for someone who got such a little screen time, is one of the biggest fan favorite characters, and to be able to play a character like that, or even play against a character like that, you know what I mean? For example, Shadows of the Empire, that was one of the best Star Wars games to ever be released, and it added to the lore of Star Wars as well. What the fuck is any of this adding? What is any of this game add? Yeah,
it's
exactly,
adding Nam Solo, who's the most beloved Solo ever, and like everybody loves her, including like not Boba, but Jabba the Hutt. Jabba Hutt is like, oh my god, you're beautiful and wonderful, and you're the greatest smuggler in the history of smugglers. You're so fantastic.
Didn't Jabba the Hutt recently go on a sex strike because Donald Trump won?
Yes.
This game is adding women with very strong jaws.
Well, it's doing what all Disney Star Wars does. It's trying to, essentially butcher the lore. Now, listen, I know people like the Jedi add subtitle games, but they do nothing but butcher the lore and make you question how could all this shit happen and we never hear about it in the real movies, because it didn't happen. It's all fan fiction. And you can like the games, you can enjoy the gameplay. I know a lot of people do, but those 2 games are fan fiction. This game is agenda fan fiction. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work. And there's no saving these games, because I keep bringing this up whenever the conversation of these Star Wars games comes around. Have we heard anything about Eclipse in the 3 years since they dropped that cinematic trailer and said, here's a High Republic game? Oh, wait a minute. The High Republic's a failure. So they can't make a game.
The last time I heard anything about Eclipse was David Cage getting hit with harassment lawsuits, and then that was it.
Yeah. They tried to get the KOTOR remake out there, but as soon as we learned who was working on it, that got destroyed, because everybody said, oh, wait, this chick's a psychopath.
Yeah, that got shut down. Then there was a Mandalorian game that got shut down too.
Yeah.
I think it was from EA.
It was an EA Mandalorian game that got shut down at the beginning of the year.
It's not much different than their...
That was way long ago, Cloud.
I was going to say, it's not much different than their movie and TV projects. You know how many they've announced and shot down? I mean, it's the same thing with their games.
And
because Star Wars is dead.
And here's how bad it is.
It's a little...
And here's how bad it is. They're somewhat... And listen, it was strong, and it's gotten weaker and weaker. Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO, which I still have a soft spot for in my heart, they took that away from BioWare and gave it to somebody else to work on. BioWare, EA no longer have control of that game. It's somebody else working on it. And it's not as powerful as it once was. They're doing a full remaster of the entire game, like they did with Final Fantasy 14 when Dawn Trail was released a couple months ago. But that game still has what's left of its fan base strong, and I would go back to it. But again, I don't want to play by myself, and I get bored quickly because I don't want to do the current storylines. But it had epic stuff in it. I mean, Jack talks about going in there and immerse yourself in the universe. Man, those are the original base game. 8 different storylines, all individual. You could be a bounty hunter, play it the way you want. You could be a smuggler, play the way you want. Jedi Knight storyline, which is essentially KOTOR 3. But then you have the Sage storyline. Consular storyline. Then you had the 2 Sith storylines, whether you were the Sith warrior or you were the Sith sorcerer. Fantastic stories, real Star Wars stories, doing cool shit with great companions. Fun. That isn't here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Not in any way, shape, or form. Even in SWTOR, it's diminished. Not what it used to be.
I just wanted to go back to what you were saying about. Just wanted to go back to what you were saying about it kind of being like fan fiction and they break the law, right? So all of the extended universe books that came out, right? They call them legends now, yeah.
Dirty word, slur word.
Realistically, when you think about it, all that is fan fiction because they're not necessarily written. No, I'm caveating it. Let me cook. So essentially, you can say that those are fan fiction because they were written by someone else. So it's someone who was a fan, who understood the universe, who understood the law. But like you say, George was also involved in it. And what's more is, even though they were fan fiction, they still stuck to the law and they still stuck to the universe that we saw in the original Star Wars movies. You know what I mean? They still kept to all of they stayed faithful to the environment that it came from. But all the stuff that you've got now, they're just making up shit as they go along.
Yeah, they do.
Well,
now, go Bug. You go first. Sorry, you go first.
I would like to add in on the fan fiction thing. I think people wouldn't mind, fan fiction because you label the Jedi Fallen Order games as fan fiction, regardless of whether or not people thought they were good, but that's fine. I think people would still enjoy fan fiction if it was good. A prime example was Force Unleashed. Those games fucking break canon left, right, and center. I mean, you have a guy who could literally bring down a fucking Star Destroyer with the Force, and it's that is some ridiculous canon breaking shit. But if it's fun and enjoyable, people will overlook it, but not with shit like Outlaws, where it's people could overlook some canon breaking shit, but if it's not enjoyable to play, then I'm not going to overlook that crap.
I have 2 examples, one in Star Wars, one outside of Star Wars. First, to the whole fan fiction thing. First, what Bug just said, since he just said it. They did do a novelization of Force Unleashed, which was included in the actual EU timeline. Second, to Jack's point, I agree about literally 95% what you said. I still would not label the EU fan fiction for the simple fact that you did mention it. George was involved, but at the same time, Lucasfilm was directly involved. They had a whole department that was working with every single author that worked on the EU. And George had and used his veto power often, said, okay, no. Okay, no. And had to be convinced sometimes to let things happen. So the fact that George and Lucasfilm were directly involved in all those books you see on my shelf there, that's why I wouldn't call it fan fiction.
But that's what I'm saying. You could call it fan fiction.
A lot of people do.
Because it's written by someone else. But the simple fact that the studio still had the oversight and, like you say, George had the veto power, that's what kept it,
that's what makes it legitimate in my book.
Yeah.
That's and because there used to be a whole website, it no longer exists. I used to have a bookmark that had the whole breakdown of everybody's involvement, George's quotes, the actual names, the people who ran that section of Lucasfilm, which kept everything about. There was a lore book. And yes, they had to retcon shit when George decided, because George, if he wanted to do Clone Wars, which he did, then he got to do it, and then they had to align everything. At a certain point, they had to realign shit to match up with Clone Wars, and they did it. But they did it as seamlessly and without as painlessly as they possibly could, and it worked. But Disney doesn't even have a lore book. They got nothing. Pablo Hidalgo's a joke. Dave Filoni's a joke. They don't know anything. They can't keep track of their own goddamn retcons, and so none of it works. And the other outside thing is another example of something that is total fan fiction. but enjoyable as hell to play. The Shadow of series for Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. They are the lore is just it's wrong. It's totally wrong. But goddamn, those games are fun to play, and everybody acknowledges that they are great.
I mean, they were so fun that WB copywritten patented the fucking Nemesis
system. Yeah.
And you don't get
never
to
did
see,
anything.
Yeah, you're not going to do anything with it until the fucking Wonder Woman game, whenever that comes out.
Mm-hmm. So
the fuck is this shit?
That makes Bug's point. It is you can have a fanfic game that works if it's outstanding gameplay, but it has to just be fun, and you have to. There's a different separation of knowing this is bullshit. Now, what are we doing here?
The fuck did you guys do? I had no internet.
A serious.
You've got to put it on now. You've got to play
the
it.
picture available? What my god is that? That was the face you were making.
No, that is what you call front
Why
butt.
is there a front
front butt?
That
what
was
did you play on my stream?
No, that was the face you were making while you were frozen.
Frozen.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But we also played that video.
Oh, yeah, static up. It would be really funny to play it.
I mean it was just video of you. So
I actually was not wanting to interrupt you guys at all, but the first I see static like you have to play this, and I look at it, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sorry for interrupting you guys. I do want to hit this and then get to one last topic before we end the show tonight. Lofty Fairy for $1.99 says, despite removing some features, PC port is 11 out of 10. Well, you're Lofty Fairy, so you're known for your bad takes, and you.
Well done, mate. Good meme.
You.
I don't. Do I need to save us?
No. Well, save us real quick, and then we'll I need I need
no.
I need cleansing.
This will save us. Trust me.
And then we'll get into the last topic, and then we need to start wrapping it up.
This will save us.
Like you're about to fuck a $5 whore.
This is not a $5. No, this is a high class whore right here.
High class whore, got it. Oh, hello.
Oh
my god. Hey, Static. This reminds me of the pineapple chick at the Brazilian steakhouse. The greatest fucking chick in history. Oh man. That Brazilian chick, she wore just a black dress that accentuated everything, and she shook those drinks beautifully.
It's cold. You can see how cold it is in there right now.
I want to refill real quick.
Can she just finish making the drink?
That pineapple, but I know we're talking about this, but now I'm thinking about that pineapple chick. That pineapple chick definitely knew what the fuck she was doing. Oh, yummy.
Yeah.
All right, we just close there.
Yeah.
No, I have one last topic.
No, we can end right here on a very happy note. We can just end on
this happy note. We have a decent note.
I'm so happy that I don't even want to say "fuck you, Dermy." That's how happy I am.
Well, you just did so.
Sounds like you need to have another video queued up for the end of the stream.
No, that was my last transition. I got nothing.
Well, what I will say is, we did have a movie trailer released this week.
We did.
Yeah.
Well,
not really.
Oh.
Oh, How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I can't play the trailer obviously because it's Universal, so there's that. But when it comes to the trailer, positive reception. Even me, when I watched the trailer, I was like, "Yeah, this is a
yeah." Then the rest of the pics came out.
We'll get to that. I'm still of the opinion you don't need this movie.
This movie shouldn't exist.
Yeah,
this movie should not
exist. The original movie is only 15 years old, and the last movie in the franchise is only like 4 or 6 years old.
It shouldn't exist.
It seemed like a shot-for-shot remake,
and that's the exact reason it shouldn't exist. What are we doing?
Yeah. What are we doing? What's going on here? Well, we ended up seeing some more of the movie. Universal Studios, DreamWorks, and Hollywood sycophants get roasted for Race Swap Astrid and How to Train Your Dragon. Now,
to be fair, Nico Parker was announced like
long time ago.
Back in
Yeah.
2022
Long
was
time
when I
ago.
first heard about her. It kind of just fell on my head because I thought they might have stopped making this movie because who the fuck wants this movie? But yeah, she was announced, and we started getting some pictures. And if you watch my video actually discussing the race swap of Nico Parker, you would even see me in real time get more annoyed and frustrated with Rough Nut, Tough Nut, Fish Legs.
This is
because
horrific.
they get everybody else right. They have shot for shot remake. They have other characters actually accurate. But then you look at, the
The writers are.
They're all
This
changed.
is,
They're all
this is
different.
abominable. This is an abominable depiction of all of them.
Oh, Adam, it gets a little worse.
Mm.
Because this is Rough Nut.
Yeah, she's not fat.
Yeah, she's not fat. She's supposed to be thin and blonde.
Blonde.
Tough Nut he's thin. Supposed to be blonde. Oh, we'll get to their actors. This is Fish Legs. He's comically fat. And he's a brunette. He's also Latino.
You can tell from that far out.
But
no, because I decided to dig up because I have a video coming out tomorrow, and I was like, I want to know like who's all the actors because I was curious. I wanted to get a depiction of like because Stoic's accurate, fucking Gobber's accurate, Snotlout's accurate, Hiccup's accurate. So I came over here to People.
Well,
and I started going through like who's the casting again, accurate.
Now
not accurate for an obvious reason.
Remember this though, it'll be funny. Now everybody's talking about a lot of the current conversation surrounding this is that, as Jack just said, if they go shot for shot, it has a chance. It's like, oh, it'll probably be fine. I don't think it'll be fine personally. I think it'll be offensive to the eyes, but if they include the fact that they retcon Gobber into being gay, man, just put that in there.
There'll be some.
But here's
Stoic
Stoic.
gang bangs.
Here's Stoic. Literally, here is Stoic. You can't get the beard, obviously, but you got it as close as fucking possible. This is beautiful recreation.
Well, it's also the same actor.
I was going to say, didn't he play the voice actor? The character?
Beautiful recreation.
Yeah.
That's Gerard Butler.
And that's Gerard Butler. You then question, will they get Cate Blanchett for the second movie?
Beautiful choice here. And I can come back here. Here's Gobber. Looks exactly like Gobber. You ready for Fish Legs, Adam?
Well, I've seen it.
Julian Denson.
Wait, is that
the fat
no,
kid?
that's not him. I thought that was the kid from Deadpool 2.
No, it is.
Oh,
my
that
God.
is. Fuck.
Wow.
Might as well just got Sherlock.
He looks way different without the long hair.
Isn't he universally hated by everybody?
Yes.
Yeah. They didn't just race swap one character. They race swapped
I haven't
two
seen
characters.
anything else.
Which I could think you could probably get away with making this dude Fish Legs because he is comically fat. But give him a wig, goddammit. It's not that fucking hard.
Oh, you didn't,
didn't
see the director talk about that, actually?
Oh, yeah, right here. I don't remember there being Latinos in fucking in Viking country.
I was going to say, in a country full of Scandinavians, do you know what I mean? Like, and there's a black girl and some Latino dude.
So, like, I read through this thing, and it's like his argument doesn't even make sense with what he's saying. So, I swear y'all have to let go of the, Astrid is white, not black. Well, Fish Legs also white, not Latino. Exactly. We auditioned many actors for the roles, including actors who looked like their animated counterparts, but we chose the actors who best embodied the spirit and personality of the characters. Since the tribe is the tribe in this version is made up of descendants of the finest dragon fighters from everywhere in the Vikings had ever traveled, which historically was far and wide.
AKA from LA.
Yeah, which historically was far and wide. Vikings mixed with many cultures.
So they changed the lore for this movie. They've already changed the lore.
Changed the lore for this movie.
Of course
Then
they
he also
did.
says, still, we're crafting a fantasy, not historical fact, and we will be and all will be revealed in time. Well, okay, you can't have
No, it
both, but at
won't.
the same time, why are you doing accurate shot-for-shot remake and then changing shit? This is just about source, like respecting the source material. I have as much animosity, like Nico Parker. I actually kind of agree with Ryan. Put her in a fucking blonde wig, give her blue contacts, she'd be fine. But I have just as much
they already
disdain
did
for
House of the Dragon, Dermy.
Oh, but you can't do that now, can you? But I have as much disdain for Fish Legs actor, Rough Nuts actor, Tough Nuts hair. I have disdain for all this, and it doesn't even make sense for like Tough Nut and Rough Nut. Here's your Rough Nut, by the way.
Body positivity.
Ugh.
But here's Tough Nut. The actor's blonde. He's an
had
actual
blonde
perfect
hair.
depiction. This is perfect. Why?
And his face is perfect for that.
Yes.
Just give him blonde hair.
So I'm like, I'm reading this. I'm seeing what you're saying. And it's like, no, you're just retarded. My argument's all about respecting your source material, respecting what you're taking this from. I have as much disdain for all of this.
And this is
go ahead, Bug.
What's annoying is like he's trying to say all this bullshit, and it's like, dude, you made the original fucking movies. You directed them. Like, you're not respecting your own fucking material. This is just, I'm correcting some choices because the culture's different, so this is what it is.
Well, it's like we're not making a shot-for-shot remake. We just stuck close to the key moments and honor the original. Well, no, you didn't, which I remain very proud of.
Yeah, which is why that trailer was filled with shot-for-shot moments.
Yeah. The teaser features a few of those moments. Instead of a completely new tale, we aim to embellish and deepen without abandoning the story that fans love. Well, you've already
embellish and deepen. Yeah, that's how we're saying it nowadays.
Yeah, you already fucked it up because it's like you went through the effort. You say, we went through so many different candidates and many who looked like their animated counterparts, but it's like, okay, but you actively went and chose people who didn't. So that already showcases you are willing to go out of your way to change the lore of the world that you created. So why should I believe you when you say you want to be faithful?
Take a look at Toothless. Toothless looked exactly like he did in the animated, which wasn't really hard because he was CGI, so they just copy-pasted. But he looked exactly the same. Everything else looks exactly the same. Stoic, Snotlout, Hiccup, Gobber look exactly the same. Why did you have to change everything else? Why? It doesn't make sense.
Oh, it makes sense for mud diversity and mud inclusion.
And like you were saying, though, with the actress that played Astrid,
not including my dick.
You put the actress that played Astrid in a blonde wig, would have been fine.
You want to know what I think they're going to try to do? Because if you get this picture, you can see streaks of blonde. They're going to say, well, that's her blonde right there. Don't you see the streaks of blonde?
Oh, God.
Don't you see that?
That's the same shit they tried to do for the fucking Batgirl movie.
But
I've not seen this Negro Wilson in anything or whatever the fuck her name is, right? What has she been in?
Last of Us.
Okay. That it.
I'm playing a race swap of another character, mind you.
Yeah. She was in it for an episode.
She's quarter black. She's a daughter of Thandie Newton, an actress that was in.
Fucking hell!
Thandie Newton, who is completely unbearable.
She's a nut job.
But every time I take a look at this, like Snotlout's character right here, this is a fucking Snotlout. This is Snotlout through and through, just for the facial expression alone. It's perfect, and I'm seeing all the other areas where you're perfect, and I see these changes, and it keeps bothering me. The more I see it, the more I'm getting annoyed and frustrated. And I'm also one of the people that's over here like, I think this movie's going to do fine.
I don't.
I think this movie's going to do financially well. I think people are going to be very positive about it. I think people are going to like it. I think it's going to be a decent movie. It's just these changes here are what fucking are bothering me.
I'm going to say it now.
I'll probably end up sending my kid to see it. Do you know what I mean? I'll probably go with my kid to see this
There's
at the
probably
cinema.
not going to be anything offensive in it.
Well,
here's the thing,
better
though.
off just watching the original movie.
Here's the thing. It's going to come out. It's going to have a good opening, but then everybody's going to want to go watch the originals. They're not going to want to go back and watch this again.
I do think this show's
Yeah, this is made for people. This is made for parents who are embarrassed to go watch a cartoon. That's all it is.
I think this movie is going to do well the first couple weeks. Because I mean, honestly, the trailer that came out a while back, it wasn't too bad.
It came out today, this week.
Earlier this week. It wasn't bad. But
it was good.
Yeah, it was, and I agree with Ryan Kendall was saying it earlier. I think it's going to do well because even people are like, well, why would you even bother if you're just going to do shot for shot? Well, that's why people are going to go watch it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
also another thing, because.
Go ahead, Bug.
I was going to say it's another thing because this is studios are getting desperate. They're running out of shit to throw into the fucking live action mix. I mean, this is DreamWorks' first live action thing that they're trying to put up, and you got Disney trying to dig up as much as they can. They got that fucking Stitch movie, and it just makes me wonder, well, fuck, when are you gonna get to certain other ones? Because Disney's got Stitch, they got that Snow White movie coming out, they've got a live action Moana, and a sequel to the damn original movie coming out. So it's like, well, when are you gonna get to the movies I like Treasure Planet or fucking Atlantis? Because it's like, oh no, it's a matter of time.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Universal's been killing it. I think that's the objective truth right now. They've been rocking and rolling. They've only had a handful of movies that were really shit. Magical Society of Magical Negroes was Universal. I think Bros was Universal. I don't remember. They've actually been rocking and rolling with decent movies that aren't really that offensive. This is the first time that I really have an issue with the movie that they're putting out, besides maybe Barbie. But Barbie was a success because it targeted its audience. Wicked's a success because it knew its audience. I think this movie's going to do. I don't think it's going to be like those, mainly because the amount of time you're not doing. You shouldn't be touching this movie yet. You shouldn't be touching this franchise like this yet. Not enough time's passed. Again, the last movie in the franchise came out in 2019. People still have their vision for this movie. This movie franchise managed to capture a generation. People really do care about it. I think this is a bad idea through and through, but I do think it's going to do financially well. I don't see it not doing financially well.
I think it won't do as well as some of you think it will do. I think it will peter out because, like I said, people are going to go see it, and then they'll be nostalgic to watch the original, not go back and watch. A movie needs to do well with repeat viewing. I don't see repeat viewing of this when it will immediately be compared to the original. Not to mention also, you mentioned the last movie being out. We've talked about in private the series that went on during the original trilogy of it, but there's been a sequel TV series that's been going on for a few years now. Nobody talks about it.
Wait, there's a sequel TV series?
Yes, there is a sequel TV series, and nobody talks about it.
There were multiple series.
Well, there was
no.
We're
not talking about the ones that went on during the trilogy. Those slot in. This is a post-third movie series that nobody talks about. Nobody talks about it because it failed. The franchise is not healthy. The franchise as a whole is not healthy. People like the original movie. They like the second one. They tolerate the third one. They enjoyed the shows if you watch it, but the shows for the most part are not required reading. You can watch 3 movies and enjoy them. There's a third one out. There's a sequel series out there right now. Nobody talks about it, knows about.
I'm trying to look up what it might be because I'm actually curious. What
it's called? And it's got another Dragon Riders title to it.
How to Train Your Dragon spinoff among 7 preschool. It's a preschool series. That's why nobody's talking about it.
It's not a no, it's not a preschool series. It's not one. No,
that's
there was
the only thing that I'm finding.
There was a legitimate series. I don't order. There was a legitimate series that was out for a while. It had a couple of seasons and then it went away.
Wait, what is this shit? I think I might have found something, but I have no idea what the fuck this. I found something. Dragons: The Nine Realms now streaming on Hulu.
That's it. The Nine Realms. That's it.
I've never heard of this. So
Exactly. Yeah, Dragons: The Nine Realms.
It was on fucking Hulu.
First, that's the one. It's not It's not Rescue Riders. That's the kids show. Nine Realms. That's the one that was out from 2021 to 2023, and nobody knew about it and nobody cared about it. And it takes place after the events of 3, because you've got Toothless's kids who are mixed breed with that white dragon that he effed
with the Light Rider or White Rider.
Yeah, so
whatever they called it.
Yeah, and and you know why? Because it's a diverse series with diverse characters and all that shit. Yeah, here it is.
I think that's fair.
Main character. Tom Cullerson, an adventurous and kind-hearted 14-year-old who is the leader of the Dragon Riders and a descendant of Hiccup.
Yeah, I think so. It's hard for me to judge that because I haven't seen that. I don't know anything about it, and I didn't even know it existed. It was on Hulu, like we said, and then on Peacock, which Peacock fuck.
Nobody watches.
Don't put anything on Peacock. The only thing that's on Peacock that is worth watching legitimately is The Office Extended Edition. Everything else on Peacock is pretty much you send it there to die. So why the fuck would you ever put anything on Peacock? That's why nobody is talking about it. But at the same time, like, let's be honest here. How to Train Your Dragon is still a healthy brand, I would have to say.
I don't think it's healthy and thriving are two different things.
They're making that whole Universal world right now, and people are kind of excited for that
because it's based on the original stuff.
Yeah,
not the new movie. It'll be based on the original things. The original movie is still beloved, and you're kind of leading me to my point. You're leading back to my point. When this movie comes out, the live action movie comes out, it'll turn people back to the original stuff, and it'll be compared to it, and it's going to not go much farther than its initial start.
I don't want to bet against this movie right now because I'm
not betting against it. I'm just saying it's not going to be the gangbusters that I think some people are saying it's going to be. I think it's going to have a strong start. I don't think and then it's going to peter out quickly because word of mouth is going to be, yeah, I guess one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to be scenario one, it's a shot for shot of the original movie. Then what is its purpose then?
Yeah,
because people need to see it live action. I've always found that bullshit. I have never been a proponent of I need to see something animated in live action because the animated one is always going to be better because it came first and it's first thing. Or two, what we just read from that statement, they're going to fuck shit up and it's going to leave a sour taste in the hardcore fan base's mouth. And after the kids go see it, they're going to probably want to watch the original again. They're not going to go back to the theater to see it multiple times.
I'm going to take us back to the casting real quick because they casted another character, and I think this leads on to something that they are going to be doing with the show, with the movie. They're going to be like he said, they're going to be embellishing, they're going to be building out the world, and evidence of that is actually right here with this casting. Ruth Codd as Felmaja the Fierce.
What?
Flemma.
What?
Who the fuck's that?
That's a nobody.
Yeah, that's a nobody. So why would you cast anybody for a nobody role? Why is this an announcement? Like,
who the fuck is
this?
Ruth Codd anyway?
I have no idea.
This
is a background person. Like, I don't even know who it is. Why are we announcing a casting for her?
Was she the teacher type thing?
She was a teacher at one point. Ruth Codd will play Felmage the Fierce, Burke Villager, who serves as a botanist at the School of Dragons.
Wait, but
why
they don't have?
I don't even remember this character.
Dragon School at the beginning.
Well, it was a slaying school. It wasn't.
It's just how you kill dragons. That's it.
Yeah, it was how you kill the dragons, not how you train them at the time.
Yeah.
But I don't.
And
remember
Gobber's in charge of it, not anybody else.
But see, botanist. So okay, so we have this character. We have him saying they're going to be building out the world. There might be a little bit more to this movie than we think. But here, I actually do agree with you though, and it's the reason why I'm constantly bringing up the dates and how old everything is. This franchise is still relatively young. Relatively young. Well, this is not the time to be making a live action anything with this. You need to be waiting several years. And it's the same. It's going to be my same argument when Moana live action and Lilo and Stitch live action and all.
Well,
that's Disney's death spiral right there.
No, but
not just Disney though. DreamWorks is stepping their fucking toe to the rink now.
Well,
this is the first one, and it ain't gonna be the last. We know that now. The bottom of the barrel is getting stronged out, dude.
But
Moana.
Let me finish my point.
Go ahead.
Let me finish my point. The reason why I'm bringing up Moana live action, yes, that's a Disney live action. That's gonna be a dud in the water, no matter what. Just a flowing turd, no matter what you say. But why are you doing a Moana live action right now? Moana is still very young. That movie only came out fucking 5 years ago.
They are bereft of any creativity.
Exactly.
That's where it's at.
So you shouldn't be.
It's their new little thing that they've caught onto, isn't it? It's like this is their new little project.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just live actioning every fucking Disney movie that they've ever made.
They can't make anything new. If they were actually trying, they'd make new things. But they're out of ideas, so they're live actioning everything.
Their last new was Wish.
Well, that was supposed to be their anniversary.
But we're talking about Disney too. Moana.
Well, no, like Disney. I was bringing up those live actions because all those movies that they're making of live action, like the original versions, those came out when I in my lifetime. We're not talking about a whole long time. Like I have the Lilo and Stitch DVD somewhere in this household. Like I remember these movies, and then when it comes to Moana live action, that's again 5 years old. So I go back to the Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon. People remember this still. It is still in the zeitgeist. People still think about this stuff. People still care about this stuff. You're doing something that's way too new in a live action format right now. That's the biggest issue I have with this. Why are you even touching it right now?
Well, for Disney, it's because they're running out of shit. They've done through all the big shit. They've done through all Beauty and the Beast. Their last big thing that's like got a couple decades is Snow White, and we all know where that's gonna go. They're running out of shit. Pretty soon they're gonna start whipping up Tarzan and fucking Treasure Planet, or God, I hope not.
They can't
fucking
do Tarzan.
Atlantis, because I do not want that. I know what they'll do. They'll fucking cast Tom Holland as Milo, get Zendaya to play Kida, and ruin my fucking fantasies because I don't want that fucking Blake playing Kida.
Disney, please race swap Tarzan, please.
But they never. That's the one race swap they never do. They probably do Jane, but that would be bad implications too, because then it'd be
the Jungle Man captured Jane. Ultimately, going back to How to Train Your Dragon. I keep wanting to say Dragon Age, motherfucker. I've been talking about too many gaming news. Coming back to How to Train Your Dragon, I am of the opinion it's going to do financially well. It's not going to be I don't think it's going to be $1 billion movie.
It's not going to be $1 billion movie.
It's not going to be $1 billion movie. Even the franchise itself wasn't $1 billion.
None of those movies were $1 billion movies. It's not going to be $1 billion movie. That's a fantasy.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be $1 billion. I think it's going to do decent. It's probably going to make its money back. It's probably going to do really well. People are going to probably like it.
It all depends on the budget.
Super offensive.
I mean, if it's a $200 million budget, considering this is DreamWorks' first toe dipping into this live action remake nonsense, if they can control it and keep it under $200 million, then $500 million gross, they'll find profit in that. But if it's over $200 million, they're going to have trouble.
I think you know, I'm worried now. What other DreamWorks movie they're thinking of like hitting with that live action label? Because
I think they're gonna.
Well, think about it. There's like a lot of options. You've got
When did
Shrek,
it?
You got
No,
Megamind.
Come on.
I was about
Aliens.
I was about to say something, but I think I'm gonna pull. I don't know how long have they been planning the expansion to Universal and like all the stuff that they're doing there. How long have they been planning? Because
they announced it last year.
Well, I mean, okay, that was the last year. Zaslav. I'm trying to think. When did they announce How to Train Your Dragon live action?
A
couple
years.
last year.
23.
Probably a year and a half, maybe.
Early 23.
I think it was 2022. When did? Follow my logic here. When did Zaslav come in?
Oh, 2022.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's Warner Brothers.
I don't remember when. Yeah, wait
a minute. Why are you bringing up
that's Warner Brothers? Why am I bringing up Zaslav?
What does it have to do with anything? Universal and Warner Brothers are two different companies.
I caught myself.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to the live action Toy Story.
I was about to say
that.
God,
you know that. You know that.
I know why I got fucked up. I know why I got fucked up. I was thinking of I was thinking because Harry Potter and the Wizarding World's in Universal, and I was connecting that.
That's a licensing thing. That has
that was That's my own. That's
those
my
are
own
mutually exclusive situations.
Yeah, that was my own retardation getting involved there. That was like Zaslav said this, and they want to go back to their like core things, and this is a successful thing. And I'm like, wait, no. Then you brought up WB, and it's like, oh shit, my brain went to a different area altogether. That's my own stupidity, retardation, and getting confused for a moment. But we need to start wrapping this shit up. What's
I like that plan.
The wrap. Wait, what?
Ugh, I hate the wrap.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
What now?
There's a meme. It looks like you looked at a meme.
No.
He said the wrap. I hate them as a source.
It is a wrap, but Kelly Mary Tran comes out as
I saw this earlier. Know what this is? Please pay attention to me.
She's looking for roles.
Yeah.
She's looking for roles in Hollywood.
Please pay attention to me. That's all this is.
Well, that's what queer means. It means pay attention to me, please.
Yeah, but listen, honey.
Wait,
that train is no longer running. the train is no longer running.
Who was in Last Jedi?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, that's been a while.
Welcome to the party.
That's your boy Rose Tico.
Who's the actress?
Look, I haven't seen this bitch in a long time. Okay,
who's the actress that came out? There was an actress that came out said she was queer, but she was married.
That was
to a guy.
That was a new trick bitch. That was a new trick bitch.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Listen. That's. I want attention. Please pay attention to me. But that train is no longer running. So
I like Release the McCracken.
You know, people used to just get their noses pierced or get a tattoo for attention. Just saying.
Release the McCracken. You really got my my facial features here. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You look like no. That looks like
Adam.
No. That looks like you got blended with Dan Vask. Honestly.
Yeah, I look really good there, and I have one more. That
you look like you're
bulbous.
About to do some horrendous things.
Hello?
Is he cutting out for anyone else?
Yeah, he's cutting out.
Okay, I was getting. Listen, my internet has been cut out, and the moment I hear him cutting out, and I'm looking around like, am I cutting out? Am I cutting out? Or is he cutting out?
No, we're not gonna. Yeah, it's too late to play. We can't hear you games with you. It's show's over.
So here's the last one, and again, blame a serious man for this one.
Oh,
hello.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, that's the front.
Boo! Boo!
He really needs it. Serious man.
Why?
I couldn't keep playing that one. That was bad. That's evil. That's pure evil.
It's gross.
That's just evil.
This is not right.
But, okay, we need to start wrapping this up.
I thought we had we had a line for this shit.
Huh? Brother.
Brother.
What line are you talking about?
There was like a code to this kind of shit. You didn't ruin people's days with that shit, man. For memers, man.
That's what the internet is. You ruin everyone's day.
Yeah, here, I'll make our days better.
Oh, these? My boobies? My massive fucking titties? My super stuffed milkies? My honker bunker doinky boinkies? My fucking fabric stretching, wind flapping, gravity welling sex mounds? You mean these super duper ultra hyper goddamn motherfucking tits?
Yeah, Jeremy, that would save if you actually saw the tits. There's no tits to see. How does it save anything?
I'd rather
except
see-
be annoying.
And
You know,
even
I
then,
have never
I'd rather
heard.
see
You know
real
what,
tits.
Adam? Referred to
Bitch,
as
kill yourself!
Yeah, kill yourself.
What are we doing here?
Seal
Go to-
honor.
go to
For
vegan
$1.99.
Saturday.
We need Jesus. He's late. Jesus
I don't
ain't
need
here,
Jesus.
buddy.
I'm Jewish.
we have the devil here, okay? The devil doesn't want to be here. Why do you think
Jesus
Jesus,
is
would
Jewish.
be here?
Yes, we understand, Adam. The Jews are completely anti-Jesus. That's why they killed him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't even gone there yet, but I've
play
wanted
that
to.
card, huh?
But,
You know, one time when my mom was a kid, somebody leaned over and said, in front of picture of Jesus, "You killed him." Someone actually said that to her when she was a kid.
I would say that to you as a joke, but not for
Somebody said, one of the girls said, "You killed him." And I'm like, "What? What?"
Based.
Adam, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I wouldn't whisper it to you. I'd say it out loud. Your people killed him. But I'd say it I'd say it to you. Hitler. I'm sorry. That's a good comeback, Adam. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's gonna get clipped.
That was good. Like, you people killed him. Okay, here's Hitler.
I win in the show.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But okay, let's start wrapping this shit up. I've said this I don't know how many fucking times. Static.
Yeah, catch me on my channel, Static 2020. We got Monday Night Bloodbath this Monday, and then no weekend pregame because it is Thanksgiving. And so probably just some random gaming streams or something throughout the week. That's me. Bye.
Bye.
I'll go play Cyberpunk.
Yeah, and you'll be on Ballbusters Gaming tomorrow, right?
Probably. What time is that at?
8:30
p.m. Yeah, 8:30 Eastern.
Eastern?
PM, so yeah.
Okay. That'd be 6:30. Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Bug.
Hello, I'm Mr. Bug. I do all the funny things with superheroes and memes and editing, my Twitter, my YouTube, all that. I don't have anything planned. I just did a very important, serious review on Agatha. Go watch it, I guess. It's funny, I guess. After this, I'm just gonna go wait until Arcane pops up and then be enjoyed with actual good television. That's all.
Well, you got. Oh yeah, Sarah. Yeah, actually, it should be out by now.
No.
Alf. Yeah. Oh wait, no.
No, it's not midnight, motherfucker.
Yeah, I forgot. It's midnight California time. So
midnight for me.
Well, no, midnight California.
It's
time
always
is
midnight for you, motherfucker. You don't come out of that goddamn.
Cloud. It doesn't release midnight till it's West Coast. So I have to wait till California's at midnight for it to release. So I have to wait till another hour. But Alf.
Hey, I'm Horny Alf. I do gaming content. Go check out my channel. Every Fridays we've been playing Starship Troopers. Tonight was pretty bad. We had a pretty bad night. And Mario Lopez wasn't involved, so. But tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be playing Warhammer Darktide with Smooth the DJ. And then at 8:30, we're going to be playing Among Us on your channel.
That's right. And you can stream it too.
Oh, I will be.
Okay, yeah. There'll probably be some more slurs and some more hateful rhetoric being said.
Okay.
And I mean, Shock's supposed to be there, so yeah, they'll do that.
The gaslighter.
It's too fucking evil. What's worse, me alone or me and Shock together?
Yes.
Yes.
Shock and I together are evil. We sweet.
Well, we know both your tells at this point is the thing. I know your tells, and
well, I need Shock with me because Shock and I can start just throwing each other under the bus. Fucker started blaming me, but god damn it. The moment he did that, I had no choice but to start fucking fighting back. I love that dude. I wish he was here. Jack!
Hello, I'm JackTarLad. You can find me on Twitter at JackTarLad. Thanks for having me on the show. I have been recently doing some streams on my channel, one being, I forgot what it's fucking called now, Mustache Cam, where I do live reacts to dashcam footage. The other one is my game stream, where recently I've been playing Vice City. But I've been taking a little bit of a break from doing streaming on my own channel at the moment. Not because of Thanksgiving or anything like that. We don't have Thanksgiving here. But I do have a feeling that in like 300 years' time, we're probably going to end up having a Thanksgiving of our own where, like, you know, school kids do plays about how the Muslims stole our land, but then we made, you know, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, you can find me on Twitter shit posting things like I just said there, and you know, bashing on Keir Starmer and etc. etc. So yeah, thanks for having me on the show, guys. It's been great again. You know, always love coming on the show.
Jack, I have a perfect plan to help liberate your country. Okay, with the Orange Man in power, we can team up with Putin and conquer your country.
Does it involve?
I want this.
Dermy, does your plan involve Shitler?
Well, yeah, kind of. We're gonna go. Listen, my plan is, you know what? We're gonna go overseas and we're gonna conquer Britain. They try to conquer us and put us under our like their boot. No, we're gonna do it to them. Fuck them.
I am all for this. Come and do it.
We will.
Liberate me, Daddy. Ooh.
Adolf Shitler.
So, Adam, how are you doing?
Oh, we got Saturday Night Drive-In at 6 p.m. Eastern. Myself and Jed, the Hollywood Scholar, were watching the second in the Hornblower series, The Fire Ships. Then, of course, I will be streaming my perspective on Ballbusters Gaming Among Us. You can join us, as Dare said, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Sunday, Roundtable, 2 p.m. Eastern. I think I have a show prepared. I don't know. Do the best we can. It's really weird these days. And then Monday, continuing my coverage of Dune Prophecy and the shit show that is. Some people are very angry at me for the way I ripped the show apart.
They're very
both people who are people who hate Brian Herbert and people who hate me for attacking it as a woke propaganda machine. So it's a very interesting group of people that are aligning against my take on this thing. So check out my reviews. The first one's up right now. And then next week is an interesting week because being Thanksgiving, I'm doing a 24-hour stream. Noon to noon, Wednesday into Thursday. Join me for that. The links will be out there. It'll be through Discord. A lot of people might be coming around, showing up. A lot of games, a lot of discussions. We're going to try and keep me up for 24 hours. I think I can do it. As long as I get my pregame dumping, I should be fine. And then, the rest of the week will be the rest of the week. And as always, Jeremy, fuck you.
Fuck you, fucking cock. So Release the McCracken, master of AI, made another AI thing.
Brother, that. What's that, brother?
Where's the AI part?
The AI part? Well, no, he's. Never mind. I love it though. I love people that can play with AI like that. That's fucking cool.
You didn't like the one I did of your cow paddling? Don't you remember the one that I did of you doing your cow paddling? You put your fist right up. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
What Perry Chan did on FNT tonight was fucking brilliant. What he did, with that opening.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, with Ryan Kinnell.
No.
Did you not see tonight?
Oh, I saw
What
it.
drinker?
No, I'm talking the Jaguar commercial.
Oh yeah, that was good too.
That was
Jaguar
brilliant.
one was hilarious.
No, I can't get
the
the forehead bro national anthem out of my head.
Well,
I can't get that out of my head.
The Ryan Kinnell one at the very end. It was well, it did the thing like he took a picture every day.
Well, he just
and then his forehead kept getting bigger.
Yeah, I know, yeah, but I'm saying that I'm not. The Jaguar was way more.
Oh yeah.
Because there was more to it than that for that one. But no, I can't get the forehead anthem out of my head. It's stuck there right now.
That forehead anthem, though, is fucking.
It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. Yeah.
Cloud, how's your forehead?
It's good.
Is it shiny?
Very shiny.
Is it a 5-head?
No. Anyway, shut up. You can find me on Twitter making memes and stuff, and also we'll stop by the Fellowship Discord for us to watch Lethal Weapon 3. And then also I'll be later on in a few hours.
Wait, you just watched one last week. Did you skip 2?
No, we watched it on Sunday.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I was ready for Adam to just kill you guys. I was like, I know exactly what they did. I'm not going to interject and say a goddamn thing. Just let Adam go.
I don't keep track of what the fuck they do over there.
Anyway, catch me in a few hours. I'll be on Devil's Pub. And then also tomorrow, after I'm done fucking around in Boston, being with the Wild Area event, I'll be here with them playing Among Us.
Good to know, Cloud. I love you, buddy. I'm not going to say anything mean, even though I did.
Go ahead. Say it, fuckface.
No, I promise. I'm going to be good to. I'm going to be nice to you. I'm not going to hurt your feelings. I'm not going to do anything
Don't
like
poke
that.
the bear, Cloud.
Yeah, your finger
I'm
will
being
get
nice
stuck.
for a little while.
Oh.
Finger? A whole arm, no?
Wait, what?
What?
You heard it, fatty.
No, actually, I didn't hear it.
Said
You're fat.
don't poke the bear. Your whole arm will get stuck.
You're dirty fat. Dirty fat.
Jesus fuck. Anyways, on that note, guys, yes, tomorrow we have Ballbusters Gaming is returning. We're again, this is a once a month thing that a bunch of us are going to get together. We're going to come by and we're going to play this week. Well, this month it's Among Us again. But who knows? We got other games that we can do. But I'm always going to ask the audience and the people over on Twitters and stuff what you guys want us to play. And it seems like Among Us is the one that you guys like us to play the most. So we're going to do that again. So check that out. And I do have 2 videos I'm planning on putting out tomorrow. And it's more similar topics that we went on tonight. But I cut them up, put it out there. Get the content out there for the people to watch. But until next time, guys, you were all fantastic. You were all wonderful. And as always, remember to wipe before you do. You know what? Fuck off.